Good evening, all cricketing lovers. Welcome back to Kinrara Oval for the inaugural Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019, game number 6. Western Warriors versus Southern Hitters versus Western Warriors. And today, joining with me is Sanjay
Hi
for the
viewers, welcome to the Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019.
Yes, yesterday we had a wash-off game between Northern Strikers versus Central Smashers. Uh, so it was two teams who have won two games each, and uh, they uh, they had a wash off. So yet to have a clean leader on this league.
Yeah, very true.
Yes, and we'll check on the points table with the wash off. Central Smashers and Northern Strikers having 5 points each, winning both the matches, two matches, and then the team match against each other had a wash off yesterday. Unfortunately, probably today. So far, it's clear sky and looks good for a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. And interesting point to see that Southern Hitter and the Western Warriors, both of them didn't get a point. But now today,
Today is the day to
anyone who's going to win the game and they will be getting a point.
starting the winning attitude.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So looking at the team cards today, Southern Hitters, Shafiq Sharif, skipper of the Southern Hitters, Saeed Aziz, Shafiq Sharif, Saifullah Malik, Sampat Perera, Harinder Singh, Sohail Fitri, Pawandeep Singh, Devendra Mohan, Nipun Ramsika, Gihana
Chintaya.
Faiz Nasir, and Kaushalya Gajasingha. And team card of Western Warriors, captained by Ahmed Faiz, Shankar Satish, Nur Hamidun, Nawode Vijay Kumar, Vijay Unni, Amar Zuhaidi, Nazril Rahman, Anwar Rahman, Ahmed Azbi, Kushan Virakodi, Nimanta Madhuanta, Haikal Khair. Interesting battle today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both the teams are looking to get into the winning ways.
Yeah, both are on a down table,
Yeah.
so one has to climb up.
Two umpires walking into the middle, Mr. Venukumar and Mr. Denish. The two umpires. Uh, yeah, yesterday we had a wash off. Unfortunately, it was a good top of the table two teams looking to get a clear uh, edge in this series. Unfortunately, that game didn't happen, and today it's a lucky day.
Yes.
And two batsmen walking in for Southern Hitters. Western Warriors won the toss. Ahmed Faiz won the toss and elected to field first. So inviting Southern Hitters to bat first. Two batsmen walking in. Said Aziz. Waiting for the official confirmation of the other batsman. I think it's the Kaushal Gajasingh who is the batsman who is the other batsman who is joining Said Aziz in opening.
Yeah, true. Mm,
Yeah, Sanjay, what do you think about today game?
Uh, say both the team going to give their full heart to win this game because otherwise it will be difficult for them to survive for the tournament. So looking whoever plays good, they will be staying into the game and expecting some good batting and fielding today.
Kushan
So
with the ball. Starting from the far end today. The first over. Mr.
yes,
Venukumar is the head umpire. Striking end, and the leg umpire will be Mr. Denish. Two well-known umpires in this part of the world.
Kushan is going to start from the far end.
Yeah. For Western Warriors, Western Warriors will be looking to take the quick wickets as usual, especially looking at the Southern Hitters opening batsman Said Aziz. And it was quite interesting today. Shafiq Sharif is not opening with Said Aziz. He used to be the opener. I think they have done a small change due to
Change,
the
First ball of the over.
played straight to the fielder mid on. No chance of a run. Said Aziz.
Said Aziz is a good all-rounder, opening batting and opening bowling.
Yeah, he's a youngster, just about 20 years old. Having
So
good
Kushan to Said Aziz. Second ball of this over. Right arm over the wicket. Again this one.
Playana miss. Yeah, Said Aziz probably know few of these players, these Sri Lankan players, because he was, as I said earlier games as well. He played 3 months, above almost 4 months. He was in Sri Lanka.
Oh,
Played first class cricket in Sri Lanka for Sri Lanka Police team.
So as we discussed last to last match, that both the Miss youngster who are getting a chance to go and play internationally, meaning they are getting a good chance to learn and get the good experience as well.
Yeah, going down the leg, given wide by the umpire.
Yeah. So account open with the wide.
First runs coming through the extras today, and it's very straight to mid wicket. No chance of a run. The two deep fielders I can see is one is in fine leg, and a third man. Fine leg is a bit squarer.
So the field placement is one slip, one gully, cover, and mid off, and on the leg side,
Now there's a field
fine leg
change.
coming on the 30-yard circle,
And the
square leg, deep mid wicket going, and mid off, short mid off.
Kushan is changing the list.
Again, just drop short of the short fine leg, fine leg,
Short fine leg fielder.
and went for the 4.
It went so quickly, he didn't have time to judge that catch.
Yeah, absolutely.
He dived, but it went so fast. He placed it really well. Said Aziz, one of the young budding cricketer. Today,
Oh, what a
brilliant
crackling
shot.
shot over the cover for 4 runs.
2 bounds to the boundary, 4 runs scored by Said Aziz. Well timed that shot.
So in this over, Kushan got 2 boundaries.
Yeah, one on the leg side. I think that delivery was a mistake by the bowler who bowled through to the legs,
Yeah.
having
But actually, Saeed Aziz took a chance and good flick of the ball,
yeah.
and he got a
As,
chance for the 4 run.
as per the fielding positions, I think. Oh, that's
Again,
up
this
in
is
the
up pitch
air.
going into the air. No fielder is there, dropping into the no man's land. Batsman able to take single.
That's the correct delivery. I think I just going to say that if he's bowling to the body line, he should be keeping up because the field is as such deep mid wicket. Deep mid wicket, and a short fine leg. So you cannot bowl on the legs.
Yes.
So either you bowl in the off or you pitch it up to the body line. So the final delivery, so that was his target, and as expected, Said was looking for a big shot.
So end of first over,
11 runs on the board.
11 runs.
Southern hitters. Second over to start from the pavilion end. Haikal Khair.
Haider Khair is going to ball from the pavilion end to Saeed Aziz. No. He is going to ball to Kaushalya.
Kaushalya. Kaushalya is the name.
So first ball, it's a dot ball.
And Kaushalya faced the first delivery as well. The previous over, all 6 deliveries are faced by Said Aziz, who scored 2 boundaries.
Yeah, last over actually considered got a 2 boundaries from there.
I think the second boundary was a perfect shot from Said Aziz. You cannot say it was a wrong delivery.
Yeah.
It was a brilliant shot by Said Aziz, taking the advantage of the inner field.
It's a quick single taken by Kaushalya. So with that, Kaushalya opened his account, and Saeed Aziz with 6 ball, he scored 10 runs.
Southern hitters on 12 runs for no loss. We are in the second over. Southern hitters versus Western Warriors. Inaugural Ramadan Peace Cup 2019 Super Series. Game number 6. And Southern hitters and Western Warriors still looking to open their winning points,
Winning account.
winning accounts in the points table. Oh, that's gone over the slip field. Just about.
He opened the bat face and then take a outer edge and then gone up for the boundary.
It went so close, about 7-8 inches away from his hand. He was.
Ball was actually away from the wicket, but he still tried to play from outside.
Doesn't matter. Yet another boundary for Said Aziz.
No matter, it's a 2020 game, so you score, every score is actually countable.
Actually, those boundaries will help Said Aziz to calm his nerves. Next delivery comes down. That's
Lovely
placed straight.
shot, straight drive for 4 run.
Amazing shot.
It is giving a confidence to Saeed Aziz with three boundaries, and this is the fourth boundary.
And we have seen only 10 deliveries of the game.
Ye-
10 legal deliveries, and out of that 10, 4 boundaries scored by Said Aziz. Said Aziz
So,
faced 8 deliveries.
yeah, 8 deliveries and scored 18 runs.
8 out of 8, 4 deliveries are gone for boundaries.
Absolutely.
Next delivery,
Again,
yet
a
another
lovely shot,
boundary
crackling shot from Saeed Aziz
through the long on region. Yet another boundary.
for 4
Said
runs.
Aziz is on radar form, I guess now. He plays it really well. The last delivery
Yeah,
through the middle of the bat, through the long on, and there's a fielding change. So mid on
yeah.
force back to long on. So long on, long off, 2 fielders and short third man, short fine leg, 2 fielders coming in. Oh,
Oh,
that's
this is lovely ball, and
I guess
eh,
it's hit his
this,
bowler's hands.
yes, actually he deceived with the pace, and Saeed Aziz could not able to control the ball.
What a comeback by Heikel. After 3 continuous boundaries, he bowled a slow ball. Almost he took that return catch.
He is caught behind, not
Caught and ball.
cotton ball chance.
So end of 2 overs, 24 runs for no loss. Southern hitters cruising well at this stage. Said is taking some risk, Sanjay.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they want to capitalize today, and without taking a risk, they cannot be able to go for the good score. So I believe that Saeed Aziz is aware about it, and he don't want to miss the chance. Uh, so get more run on the board, so that team should be in the comfortable position. So bowling change from far end.
Yeah. The spinner comes in.
Vijay Unni coming.
They only 2 ball from the far end straight away. Probably Kaushal will be looking into stay in the wicket and carry on, while Zaides is looking to explore the fielding restrictions. As
Watchfully played towards the cover. No run there.
I think the opening partnership they change Shafiq Sharif and Said Aziz. It's a good thing because two hard hitters are in opening is sometimes doesn't work
Nicely tried to sweep and take a single there.
because as soon as the top wickets goes in the middle, there's no proper batsman to come and take those important last few runs. So that's a good tactic using Shafiq Sharif to the end
Yeah, looks like.
and
But
giving.
right now, currently going into the field, maximum strike is going for Saeed Aziz. He wanted to take the bat. So single, Kaushalya got a single, and now Saeed Aziz also got a single. With that, score moved to 26.
Vijay Unni. So far, a good start from Vijay. 3 deliveries, 2 runs. Managed to silent a bit these batsmen
Yes,
because these two, especially the side Aziz, is looking to go for all the like bowlers, take on the bowlers.
he's
Initially,
looking for big score and scoring high. So now change in the field. Long on is there. Then deep mid wicket. Again watchfully played and gone for the single. Quick single. With that score moved to 27.
Final delivery. Said Aziz to face 23 of 11 deliveries. Next delivery. Plays cuts straight to the fielder. No chance of a run. End of 3 overs. 27 for no loss. Only 3 runs
So
coming
only
in that
3 runs
final
came
over.
from this over.
Yeah, that's an important over, Sanjay.
Yes, actually didn't allow batsmen to play openly and utilizing the 6 over restriction. So with the end of the third over, Kaushalya 6 ball 3 runs and Saeed Aziz 11 ball 23 runs and score is 27 from 3 overs, 9 run per over.
Said Aziz is the 5th highest run getter in this series so far with 69. He's playing the third innings
Hackle
today.
is going to ball from the pavilion end. First ball, it's a dot. Watchfully played by Kaushalya. The strategy for between the two players, Kaushalya and Aziz, and that giving him most of the strike to Saeed Aziz because he's opening and getting a run on the board. Hackle to Kaushalya. Oh, what a
Brilliant
lovely
shot.
shot between the cover for 4 runs. So Kaushalya is also opening the shot. It was an over pitch delivery, watchfully played and nicely stuck between the mid wicket and the cover for 4 runs. Tackle to Kaushalya. Again, there's a
That was a.
that was a close call for run out.
I think so. It was an unnecessary
Yeah.
chance. He's tried. He played straight to the fielder.
I think there was a miscommunication happening between the mm, yes, no, and then
Yeah, it's
finally
a
went
good
back.
thing that
Saeed Aziz sent him back.
because Said Aziz would have been in a danger if he had run, because he is the one who now taken the bowlers to
Yeah, but
corners.
direct throw could have been a trouble for Kaushalya.
Kaushalya, yes.
Hackle to Kaushalya, the third ball. Oh,
good delivery.
beat him.
Play and a miss. Trying to cut it, it was too close to the body.
Yes. So it's a 3 ball which was a down
Yeah,
dot
good.
ball.
Yeah, good welcome. Haikal, good return after that first over, 13 runs. Said Aziz scored 3 boundaries.
Tackle to Kaushalya. He pushed it toward the
mid-on, taken a quick
mid
single.
on, got a single there. So Saeed Aziz is going to face the last ball of this over.
Next delivery, Haikal. There's a slight adjustment to the side screen.
I think side screen people are there, so umpire is asking based on the batsman's request to clear off the side screen. So Hackle to ball the last over to Saeed Aziz.
Last delivery of the fourth over, 32 for no loss. Said Aziz.
Again watchfully played and push it towards the square leg for single. So Saeed Aziz would like to retain the strike. End of fourth over, scores 33 for no loss.
Going to the fifth over.
Saeed Aziz, 13 balls, 24 runs. Kaushalya, 8 runs from 11 balls.
Vijay Unni to continue from the find. A brilliant over from him earlier. 3 runs only given coming in as a spinner with the field restrictions.
Again, this one a flighted delivery.
Straight to the mid wicket, no chance of a run. The two fielders long off, long on, asking the batsman to come down and play for a big shot. And
This is a little straighter.
That's
that
gone.
Bowled him.
Saeed Aziz departs for runs, 24 runs of 15 deliveries. And first wicket for the Western Warriors. Southern Hitters losing their first wicket for 33 runs. And a new batsman walks in, Harinder Singh.
I think right and left combination is going to work out. Because earlier both left-handers were there.
And Vijay Unni has taken that prize wicket of Saeed Aziz. What do you think about that, Sanjay?
Yeah, he gave a good breakthrough to the Western Warriors.
33 runs partnership for the first wicket in the fifth over.
He broke the partnership. That was the crucial thing for Western Warriors.
So, Harinder. Even Harinder was playing some club cricket in Australia last year.
He had a good season in Australia.
Especially that run out went on in Australian media that
Yes.
he took.
Yes. He was actually doing a keeping there, and then one of his run out was
Wicket-keeping
actually
batsman.
discussed.
Yeah, wicket-keeping batsman, and one of the news media was discuss about his.
Shahid Unni, right arm over the wicket, and they quickly have taken a single there.
Harinder, he loves to take singles, doubles, so probably I think Kaushalya will be looking to take some charge now. Meanwhile, this partnership.
Vijay Unni to Kaushalya. To Unni, he is bowling from round the wicket. Again, this one little flatter delivery.
I think last 2 overs the run rate was slightly gone down. So that's why the Saeed Aziz is looking for a different shot, because he knew that he cannot take in front of the wicket having long off, long on.
Yeah.
And
again this one to the extra cover, got a single there.
The line and length that Vijay Unni delivers, it's difficult to play cross. So he was trying to play a late cut, which resulted losing in stumps. Saeed Aziz, after a brilliant knock of 24-15 deliveries.
Yeah, now Vijay Unni is going to bowl to Harinder. Right arm over. Again a good delivery. Outside the off stump and off stump.
In the 5 overs, 35 for 1 Southern Hitters. Western Warriors, after first two overs, they have come back well. They have pulled the Southern Hitters back.
This over they only got 2 runs.
Saeed Aziz 24-15 and Kaushalya 9 of 13 unbeaten in the middle, and with Harinder Singh 1 of 2. Vijay Unni, the bowler, 2 overs, 5 for 1. Kaushalya. Kushan Virapadi 11 for none, and Haikal 2 overs 19. Haikal continues from the pavilion end he's going for his 3rd over.
So with 2 overs he gave 19 runs, but the last over was he
only
didn't
6
give
runs
much run.
Yes, he only gave 6 runs. good comeback. So that's what it created the pressure on Said Aziz's mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably,
So
probably Said
Hackle
Aziz.
to Kaushalya, and this one medal and off.
Probably Said Aziz was thinking about a target of 150 plus. So that's what he was when the run rate was going down. He got a little panic, I guess. However,
Hackle to Kaushalya, this one is a short pitch,
quick single.
quick single there.
We know Harinder is a very good athlete in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely true.
As I heard, he is the one. He took the highest yo-yo points in the yo-yo test.
Say it's good fitness regime for them to mm, compete in the yo-yo test.
So he will all day. He will keep on running all those singles and doubles, as we know.
But in the current situation, you have to take a point, and then when runs are not coming on the board, you have to go for the singles or doubles.
Definitely, having wickets in the hand in the end, knowing that Shafiq Sharif to yet to come, it will be going to support them.
Again, watchfully played towards the cover, no run. So it's a good comeback for Hackle.
Yes, definitely, after that 13 runs in the first over, a good comeback.
And he's bowling really in good line and length, not allowing batsmen to play there or go against him. Right arm over the wicket. Again, this one is outside the off stump, easily taken a single.
Yeah, quick single and well responded by Kaushal as well. He anticipated, I guess, Harinder will be looking to take quick singles. By the time the fielder was collecting the ball, the Kaushal was half of the pitch crossed
Yeah.
and another half only to go. So it's a good
Judgment.
judgment by the non-striker. Responded well to Harinder.
Shakas Hackle to Kaushalya. This one short pitch. I wanted to play towards this mm, gully region.
Yeah,
Didn't get
he was
connected.
looking to take that.
Go to the
We saw
keeper.
a couple of times he was trying to cut the ball which is closer to his body. Didn't judge well, I guess.
Yeah.
Final delivery of Heichel's third over, which means the final delivery of the field restrictions.
Yes, after that field is going to be spread out.
37 for 1 Southern hitters. That's a good shot over the
shot
covers
over the-
region. Gone for a 4. He was waiting for that shot, I think.
Yes. And he know that this is the last ball, so he wanted to score run on that.
So end of 6 overs, 41 for 1 Southern hitters.
And Kaushalya eat 14 or 17 balls. Harinder 2 runs from 4 balls. And Hackle completed his third over and gave 25 runs. But good thing to see that he gave only 6 runs in this over as compared to the first over, which was very expensive for him.
Will we see Vijay Unni again? I think yes, Vijay Unni. We forgot to mention that Vijay Unni's last over, he only gave 2 runs,
2 runs,
and taken
yes.
a wicket. So very
True.
important.
Very important thing. Vijay only
Yes.
from the far end, and Harinder actually placed towards the long off. He got a single there. Suleiman. The change in the commentary box, Suleiman is going to join Like,
Hi, how are you?
they watchfully played and pushed it towards the cover for the single. So field restriction now got over. So field placement for Vijay Unni to Harinder. Point gully cover. Oh, nicely flicked towards the deep fine leg. Ball is going towards the boundary, and it's a 4 run. So field placement, gully and a point and a cover, mid off and long off, then long on, deep mid wicket, deep square leg, mid wicket, and short fine leg. So Vijay Unni to Harinder. Again he wanted to push and wanted a single, but could not able to because fielder rushing from cover from the point, no run. Okay. Again no run. So two dot balls from Vijay Unni. Vijay Unni, this one a flighted one. He wanted to play towards the square, mm, towards the point, but could not able to connect it. So far, 6 runs coming from this over. End of 7th over, the score is 47 for the loss of 1 wicket, and current run rate is going to be 6.71. Kaushalya 15 runs from 18 balls. Harinder 7 runs from 9 balls. Vijay Unni bowled 3 overs, 11 runs and 1 wicket. Now there's a bowling change from the pavilion end. The spinner is bringing into the attack. Anwar is going to bowl from the pavilion end to Kaushalya.
Anda sekarang sedang menyaksikan perlawanan Malaysia Cricket Association pada Peace Cup Super Series 2019. 7 over telah pun disempurnakan dengan kedudukan 47 untuk 1 wiket bagi Southern Hitters. Southern Hitters menentang Western Warriors.
Again he pushed towards the deep mid wicket and got a single there. Good to see some Malay commentary.
Yes. I was asked to deliver Malay commentary
No,
to
that's
supplement
a wonderful thing which is happening now.
to supplement the English commentary so that those
Again,
talents, youngsters
yeah, absolutely.
from primary school and secondary school, could understand the game much better.
Anwar left arm to Harinder. He pushed it between cover and mid off. Got a single there.
Balingan rejaman di over yang ke-8 ini dilakukan oleh Anwar Rahman. Anwar is a very good spinner and playing in Kinrara Oval is spinner friendly.
Yeah, oh, okay. Anwar to Kaushal. He pushed it between the gully and a point. Got a single there.
Satu saja larian. Bagi Kaushalya Gaya Singh. Harinder Singh sekarang ini menghadapi rejaman daripada Anwar Rahman. Kedudukan sekali 50 larian untuk 1 wiket di over yang ke-8.
Again, this was a flatter delivery, but he gently pushed towards the mid off. Deep extra cover. Got a single there. So now batsman is looking for getting a single instead of getting for the big shots.
Yeah, I think this is the moment where they have to show their sensible batting.
Yeah, absolutely true.
Yeah,
Uh,
in
because there's still 12 hours to go,
yes,
and this one little mm, again they got a good single there,
es-
just
es-
pushing towards the point.
especially facing a good bowler like Anwar Rahman. In T20 cricket, you cannot accept any dot balls, so single is excellent to keep the ball running, to keep the ball
Yeah,
ticking.
but good to see the good competitions happening between Western Warriors and Southern Hitters. One has to win to
Yes,
be into the game.
yes. And at kedudukan purata larian 6.5 untuk per over pada over 8 over yang pertama ini meletakkan kedudukan Southern Hitters pada kedudukan 52 untuk satu wiket. Um, Kausalya.
Vijay
Not
Unni,
Kushan. Nazrul.
Nazri Rahman. Is it?
Yeah, Nazrul.
Yeah.
Nazrul, number 14.
Nazri Rahman.
14.
again what a delivery, but he push it towards the long off. Got a single there,
Nazri Rahman kembali.
but it's a no ball called by the umpire and a free hit.
Ya, satu pukulan percuma daripada balingan yang pertama Nazri Rahman pada over yang ke-9. Nazri. Nazri Rahman pemain pada satu ketika adalah perejam pembukaan ketika di Sukan Asia. Mengalami kecederaan dan sekarang ini dalam tempoh untuk kembali bermain. He was injured with acute cruciate ligament injury. He was the opening pair during Asian game, and now he's making a comeback.
Oh wow, that's
The
a
national
great
team.
one. So Rahman is going to ball. Oh, what a delivery! No ball, a free hit, and then got a single there. He was a bowled.
Satu bias.
Not to buy, got a 1 run, but survived from the free hit. Rahman is going to ball from the far end, round the wicket to Kausalya. For him, gully cover deep. Again, he pushed it towards between the point, got a single there, and Harinder came back to the strike. With that score, moved to 55 with the loss of 1 wicket. Rahman is going to ball to Harinder from over the wicket. This one, little short pitch, got to the deep square leg, got a single there. So the field placement for Rahman for Kausalya is actually third man. Point is actually moving towards the gully, and then deeper point, mid off, long off, and on the leg side, shorter fine leg. Again, this one, he push it towards the deep square leg. Quickly got 2 runs from there, and we know that Harinder is actually is good running between the wicket. He is good one. So he converted one to double.
larian di antara wiket yang cukup baik untuk 2 larian. 2 runs for Southern Hitters.
So score moved to 59 for the loss of 1 wicket. Rahman to Kaushalya. Oh, lovely shot, but ball is moving towards the long off. Batsman has to settle only with a single. That score moved to 60 for a loss of 1 wicket. So current run rate is 6.79. Harinder Singh 10 runs from 14 balls. Again Harinder, this one again gently pushed towards the long off. Again got a single there. So end of 9th over. The score is 61 for the loss of 1 wicket. Current run rate is 6.78. Harinder Singh 11 from 15 balls. Kaushalya 23 from 5 balls. And last over came with 8 runs. Rahman bowled 1 over, 8 runs.
Anwar Abdul Rahman akan meneruskan rejaman di over yang ke-10. 61 dengan jatuhan 1 wiket. Just 1 run of the first delivery by Anwar Rahman. Cuma 1 larian.
So now batsmen are actually taking single and doubles to get the run on the board.
Yep, which is actually good for both teams.
No one is taking a chance to score more runs.
Yes, I think this is the moment when the batsmen need to pick the bowlers that they want to attack.
What a ball! Missed by Kaushalya, beaten by the spin. Anwar Rahman, left arm over the wicket. Again this one not gently, he pushed it towards the deeper point and got a single there. Anwar Rahman to Harinder. He is going to bowl from round the wicket.
63 dengan jatuhan 1 wiket.
Again this is a
Satu lagi.
short pitch, little faster delivery.
Rejaman yang baik daripada Anwar Rahman.
It's a dot ball. Anwar Rahman to Harinder. Just touched the ball and gone for a single run.
Satu lagi balingan di over yang ke-10. Run rate sekarang ini ialah 6.5.
Anwar Rahman to Kaushal. Oh, lovely shot over the mid-off, reason for 4 runs. So end of the 10th over, score moved to 68. 68. for the loss of 1 wicket. And Kaushalya scored 28 of 28 balls. Saeed Aziz scored 24 of 15 balls. Harinder 13 of 18 balls. Vijay Unni bowled 3 overs, 11 runs and took 1 wicket. Rahman bowled 1 over, 8 runs, and Kushan bowled 1 over and gave 11 runs. So now UC is going to come to the commentary box.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Satu larian dari balingan rejaman yang pertama daripada Nazir Rahman, 68 untuk satu jatuhan wiket. Setelah berakhirnya over yang ke-10 dengan 6.8 purata larian yang boleh dianggarkan pada kedudukan sekarang jika purata larian ini dikekalkan, Southern Hitters mampu untuk sekurang-kurangnya mengumpul lebih kurang 138 larian pada innings ini. Tapi kita mengharapkan lebih lagi larian dapat dikumpulkan oleh Southern Hitters, mungkin 150 ke 160 larian. Itu adalah jangkaan yang lebih baik untuk Southern Hitters mempertahankan pada innings yang kedua.
Yeah, so I mean, last 5 overs they scored 33 runs without losing a wicket. That's the important thing.
Yes.
You have got 6 overs above runs plus not losing a wicket. That's a no ball over the keeper's heads. Another boundary, and you are getting another free hit. I mean, a gift to the batsman.
Satu lagi balingan ataupun rejaman no ball daripada Nazir Rahman, pukulan percuma ataupun free hit sekarang ini.
Kaushalya, who's in a good form right now, 32 of 30 deliveries and facing a free hit, whereas he can play any shot, doesn't matter, there's no chance of getting out other than he is getting run out. Yet another no ball, straight to the fielder looking for a double, Harinder, and Kaushalya was not interested, taken a single. Score moves to 75 for a 1 wicket.
Satu lagi no ball, umpire mengisyaratkan bahawa kaki Nazir Rahman melepasi bowling crease. Jadi 2 no ball daripada Nazir Rahman.
Highly unlikely those no balls from Nazril.
Yep.
Very experienced bowler.
Very experienced bowler, but sometimes it happens, especially when they are bowling under pressure to lefty and left and right combination.
Yeah. Already 8 runs went in the previous over. Straight to long on, taken a single by Harinder. What will be the target right now? We are in the 11th over, 77 for 1, 9 wickets in hand. What do you expect from here?
From here, I think 160 to 170 would be the most possible total by Southern Hitters. But as you know, in T20 cricket, in the last 5 overs is when the fireworks start.
Fireworks starts, and you expect Shafiq Sharif to come in at that time.
Yes, it's good to have Shafiq in the batting lineup by that time. And now another delivery.
That's why I said it's a good move to bring Shafiq Sharif down in the batting lineup rather than opening with Saeed Aziz and losing both the top hitters initially.
Yes, this is the time when they can play around with the batting lineup. It's still early, still in the first round of this tournament.
That's straight to the fielder. Gone. Kaushalya.
Yep.
Kaushalya looking to play a reverse sweep.
Kaushal try to be creative.
And straight to the fielder, Anwar Rahman.
Anwar Rahman.
And Nazril take a wicket.
77 untuk 2 larian di masih lagi di over yang ke 11. Kaushalya Jaya Singhe.
And new batsman walks in, Shafiq Sharif.
Sedikit adjustment pada field placement tadi memerangkap Kaushalya.
Yeah, it's an important partnership. 44 runs partnership.
Yes.
Loses. 44 runs partnership in 7 overs, almost 7 overs. And Kaushalya got out for a 33 of 33, 4 boundaries to his account.
Sekarang akan bersedia di lapangan tengah adalah pemukul bagi pasukan Southern Hitters, iaitu pemukul berpengalaman yang telah bertahun-tahun mewakili pasukan Malaysia, pemain berjersey nombor 13 Shafiq Sharif yang akan berpasangan dengan Harinder Singh.
Important wicket for Western Warriors at this stage. Southern Hitters, it was ruling by Southern Hitters batsmen at this stage and managed to take a wicket, and this is the time they can bounce back as a Western Warriors.
Satu lagi balingan yang terakhir dari Nazril Rahman dalam over ini untuk Shafiq Sharif. Syafiq sedang bersedia dengan ritual biasanya. Satu rejaman wide sebenarnya tadi, tapi
slight confusion. They were looking to run for a single there,
yes.
Trying to sneak, and good stop by Anwar Rahman on the short fine leg, and good throw as well, straight hit. But luckily Shafiq Sharif back in the line, Harinder send him back. Kaushalya 33 of 33, Saeed Aziz 24 of 15, and Harinder Singh unbeaten 15 of 20. Vijay Unni 11 of 3 overs, 11 for 1, and Abdul Rahman 17 for 1 in 2 overs. And Kushan took 11 runs for no wicket. Still, he only bowled a 1 over. And there's
tertekan pada over yang ke-11 tadi. Balingan terakhirnya mensasarkan leg stump.
Bowling change, new bowler Shankar Satish.
Shankar Satish sekarang ini akan melakukan rejaman bagi pasukan Western Warriors. Western Warriors dipimpin oleh ketua pasukan Ahmad Faiz Noor, pemain berjersey nombor 12.
Shankar Satish to bowl the 12th over, coming in from the pavilion end. Another good future cricketer, youngster from Western Warriors. Harinder facing. That's a half. He got away with that delivery. Probably the ball didn't bounce much. It kept low, so Harinder he tried to play pull and then realized it was low, and then tried to sneak through the fine leg region, but straight to the field and no chance of a run. Next delivery on the off.
Balingan ini lebih baik dari Shankar Satish berbanding dengan balingan pertama yang agak perlahan, tidak melantun dengan baik dan mensasarkan ke arah fine leg.
Straight to the deep extra cover region, played and taken an easy single by Harinder. Last delivery, where in the 12th over, Southern Hitters 78 for 2. And Shankar Satish comes down, and Shafiq Sharif opens his account, playing safely towards the long off.
Satu larian untuk Shafiq Sharif. untuk membuka langkah kanan dalam innings yang pertama ini. Syafiq Sharif satu larian dari dua balingan yang dihadapinya.
Auxiliary
Satu.
plays towards the cow corner region, taken a
Satu lagi larian, satu pukulan ke bahagian cow corner. Cuma untuk satu larian agak tertekan sangka. Saya kira balingan rejamannya masih belum dapat rentak ataupun lajur ataupun garis yang baik untuk
that's gone.
itu dia.
Syafiq Sharif departs.
Bola balingan yang terus ke center stump ataupun pancang tengah. Cuba Syafiq Sharif untuk melakukan satu drive tadi terus kepada pemadang untuk tangkapan.
Straight to the fielder, Faiz Noor, the skipper of the Western Warriors, collects it. Thank you, he said thank you with the catch. And Syafiq Sharif departs.
Syafiq Sharif cuma satu larian dari 3 balingan. 80 untuk 3 wiket. Ini apa yang kita dapat perhatikan permainan yang ditunjukkan oleh Southern Hitters. Pada perlawanan terutama sekali pada perlawanan yang pertama tempoh hari, Southern Hitters menentang Central. Kejadian yang hampir sama berlaku. Yang mana apabila top order batsman bagi pasukan Southern Hitters keluar dan kemudian middle order agak goyah dan wiket dapat dijatuhkan secara berturut-turut. Apakah keadaan yang sama akan dihadapi dalam perlawanan ini? Ketengah gelanggang sekarang ini di center wicket adalah pemain berjersey nombor 9. Memukul bagi pasukan Southern Hitters.
Faiz Nasir, the new batsman in the middle. What happened there? Looks like
80 untuk 3 wiket di over yang ke-12.
Watchful played, looking for a quick single, no chance of a run. Harinder sending back. So end of 12 overs, 80 for 3. Southern Hitters.
80 for 3, 80 dengan 3 jatuhan wiket pada penamat over yang ke-12. Di lapangan tengah sekarang ini Faiz Nasir berpasangan dengan Harinder Singh. Harinder Singh 17 larian, mengumpul 17 larian dari 23 bola. Ini seperti yang saya katakan di Kinrara Oval ini, terutama sekali pada sebelah malam, wiket ini menunjukkan reaksi yang baik untuk dengan pergerakan bola bagi yang rejaman daripada para pemutar pasukan Western Warriors. Pemukul-pemukul pasukan Southern Hitters perlu lebih berhati-hati, tidak terlalu gopoh dalam melakukan pukulan. Ini apa yang berlaku dengan 2 wiket yang baru saja dijatuhkan oleh ataupun wiket yang terakhir tadi yang iaitu Syafiq Sharif tadi yang agak gopoh dalam melakukan pukulan hingga terperangkap.
Nimanta Madhushankar, the new bowler, coming from the find. Plays straight to the extra cover region, taking a quick single.
Nimanta Madhushankar melakukan rejaman di over yang ke-13, main berjersey nombor 8. 80 larian untuk 3 jatuhan wiket. Yusri, the run rate now start to
Decline a bit.
decline,
Yes.
yeah.
Probably because Syafiq Sharif's wicket, and then they need to know that these two batsmen has to go for till the almost at the end.
Yep.
So probably that's why they want to be a little bit more cautious on the approach. After 2 quick wickets, looking to little bit cautiously play. not to throw wickets. I think Shafiq Sharif wicket was a soft dismissal, straight to the fielder.
Yep. Dan saya rasa pada pandangan saya, dalam keadaan situasi seperti ini sepatutnya Southern Hitters memasukkan Suhail Fitri yang mampu memberikan sedikit stability bagi pasukan Southern Hitters.
I think Western Warriors did really well to come back to this game after that opening overs, and then a good partnership. I think first wicket partnership with 33, and then another 44 runs partnership for the second wicket, Kaushalya and Harinder. So after those two partnerships, they came back strong, sending Shafiq Sharif early, as well as taking the Kaushalya's wicket. Kaushalya was well settled for a good half century, and then looking to innovate a shot, and then threw his wicket away. Missed his great opportunity, I guess.
Itu satu balingan rejaman, kelihatan ada sedikit lencongan pada bola, outswing, trying to invite Harinder Singh.
Nimantamadhuanta we have seen earlier games. He mix up the line, pace, speed and slow balls. He mixes up really well. Next delivery, Harinder played straight to mid off, looking for a quick single taken.
83 untuk 3 wiket di over yang ke-12. Sekarang ini pada kedudukan over 12.4 over telah pun disempurnakan. Akan menghadap rejaman dari Madhuwanta is Faiz Nasir.
Another single, end of 13 overs, 84 for 3.
Permainan baik ditunjukkan oleh Faiz Nasir untuk satu saja larian, 84 dengan jatuhan 3 wiket di over yang ke-13.
I think for last 3 overs, 16 runs, loss of 2 wickets.
Satish
Satish continues from the pavilion end.
Shankar Satish meneruskan di over yang ke-14.
Last over he gave 3 runs and taken a wicket.
Satu balingan yang
important wicket of Shafiq Sharif.
Yes. Pada over sebelum ini Shankar Satish jaya mendapatkan wiket Shafiq Sharif.
That's up in the air.
Satu lagi
One bounce to the fielder. Oh, it wasn't a clear collection, so it allows the batsman to go for the second run.
Haikal tidak bersedia tadi untuk cuba untuk menangkap pukulan itu tadi. Peluang sebenarnya untuk mendapatkan wiket Faiz Nasir, tapi saya fikir Haikal sedikit berada agak jauh dari laluan bola tadi, hampir misfielding daripada Haikal.
Yet another shot.
Satu lagi peluang.
Straight to the fielder, comes and collects it. 2 bounce to the fielder. Take an easy single. I think Faiz Nasir came in a mind of go for some shots.
Yep.
He's looking to play. I think he was a bit under pressure. Only scoring 5 of 7 deliveries. And the run rate is sloping down at this stage, and full toss played towards the cow corner region, straight. There's a fielder there, taken one single, yet another single for Harinder. Harinda moves to 20 of 27 deliveries. And then in the 14th over, 88 for 3. Current run rate is 6.44.
Satu balingan yang baik untuk dot ball dari Shankar Satish.
All these dot balls create a pressure on the mind of the batsman
Yes.
at this stage.
Dalam perlawanan T20, pemukul harus mengurangkan balingan-balingan dot ball.
That's a brilliant shot. That's Mole goes to the boundary line. 4 runs. No one can stop that. After passing the short third man region.
4 larian dari pukulan dari late cut daripada Faiz Nasir.
In the 14 overs, 92 for 3. And Faiz Nasir moves to 9 of 9 with that boundary.
By looking at the way Harinder Singh is playing, Faiz Nasir needs to step up because he has a good backup in Harinder. Harinder has been backing up
Very well,
Kausalya. Yeah, and now I think Faiz need to start picking up, or else I think Faiz should play the supporting role to Harinder.
I think it will be Harinda who gonna support and continue to go till the 20th over, while one end will be attacking.
Yes. Ia ada dalam permainan kriket, dalam membina innings ketika memukul pasangan ataupun pair, partnership di antara dua batsman yang berada di tengah padang adalah sangat penting. Dan in modern days, pada waktu sekarang ini, kedua pasangan batsman yang berada di tengah gelanggang harus buat keputusan siapa yang harus memberi sokongan kepada pemukul yang akan melakukan pukulan-pukulan besar ataupun big shots.
Straight down to long off. Yet another single by Faiz Nasir.
Di atas sekarang ini Harinder Singh memainkan peranan dengan memberikan sokongan kepada Faiz Nasir. Faiz Nasir perlu lebih agresif dalam corak pukulan beliau. Faiz Nasir sekarang mengumpul 10 larian dari 10 balingan, sementara Harinder 21 daripada 28 balingan. Agak-agak untuk melakukan larian.
3 singles coming in 3 deliveries. So far, Nimanta Madhuanta have bowled well, not allowing the batsmen to free their arms. Let's see this delivery, because Faiz Nasir is the batsman who is looking to go for some shots at this stage. In the 15th over, 7 wickets in hand. That's plays up in the air. Long on fielder comes under, and he missed it. I think he misjudged it.
Nazri Rahman terlepas peluang tadi untuk melakukan tangkapan.
He charged over. He came under, and then I think he slightly about 2 meters in front.
Yep.
Than the ball which dropped.
Pukulan yang melambung tinggi dari Nazri Rahman yang pada kedudukan di long on itu tidak sempat untuk bersedia untuk melakukan tangkapan dan melepaskan peluang keemasan untuk mengeluarkan Faiz Nasir.
Luck is on Faiz Nasir.
Yep. Balingan outside off,
Left it alone.
dibiarkan oleh Faiz Nasir.
Didn't want to take a risk for playing that shot over the off. After that, the one opportunity he has created, then saved himself. And final delivery of the 15th over, 97 for 3. At this stage, 160 looks like a very ungettable, but you never know. 7 wickets in
Sudah
hand.
berpeluang.
That's straight down. This
Ya,
time,
kali ini
no
Faiz Nasir
mistakes.
keluar.
No mistakes done by the wicketkeeper, Amar Zuhaidi.
Ahmad Zuhdi melakukan tangkapan daripada pukulan Faiz Nasir yang melambung tinggi.
And the fourth wicket goes 97 for 4 in the 15 overs.
97 for 4, 97 untuk 4. Sampat Pereira akan masuk untuk memukul bersama berpasangan dengan Harinder Singh. 97 dengan jatuhan 4 wiket. Berbaki 5 lagi over, 30 bola. Pada kedudukan sekarang ini, Southern Hitters perlu berusaha lebih keras untuk melepasi sasaran 160 larian. Kerana di Kinrara Oval ini,
Your last 5 overs work towards Western Warriors.
Western Warriors berjaya mendapatkan 3 wiket dari 5 over yang terakhir.
Yeah, last 5 overs taken 3 wickets for 29 runs.
Sekarang ini menemani Harinder Singh di tengah gelanggang ialah Sampat Pereira. Dan saya fikir batsman ataupun pemukul yang akan masuk selepas jika ada jatuh wiket yang kelima ni ialah Gihana Cinta yang kelihatan sedang bersedia di luar.
Match summary so far after Western Warriors winning the toss, elected to field first. Kaushalya 33 of 33, Said Aziz 24 of 15, and Harinder Singh unbeaten 22 of 29. Kushan Nimanta 9 of 1 into 2 overs. Vijay only 11 of 1 wicket, 3 overs. And Shankar Satish 11 for 1 in 2 overs. Play straight to the long off, taken a single. Navodya, the new bowler.
Pembalingan baru untuk Western Warriors di over yang ke-16. Navodaya Wijaya Kumar, pemain berjersey nombor 4.
He's the 8th bowler of Western Warriors. They used 8 bowlers so far.
8 pembaling yang digunakan oleh Western Warriors sepanjang innings yang pertama ini.
Apart from the wicketkeeper, only another two players who haven't bowled. Navodaya continues Harinder to face. Harinder unbeaten 22 of 30. And Sampat Pereira 1 of 1. Next ball! Navodaya take a wicket.
Wiket yang kelima bagi pasukan Western Warriors.
Harinder departs after compiling a 22 of 31 deliveries.
Akhirnya berjaya mengeluarkan Harinder Singh. Dan sekarang ini apa yang berlaku bagi pasukan Southern Hitters ialah kedua-dua batsman, kedua-dua pemukul yang akan berada di tengah gelanggang adalah pemukul yang baru. Jadi ini peluang untuk Western Warriors untuk mengehadkan lagi larian. Dan sekarang ini pemukul berjersey nombor 5 yang akan masuk adalah pembaling bagi pasukan Southern Hitters, Devendra Morgan, yang akan masuk untuk berpasangan dengan Sampat Pereira.
There's a very important wicket at this stage. Well set batsman Harinder departs, and 2 new batsmen in the middle.
Yep.
And we are in the final 5 overs, and taking 5 wickets. That's kind of a setback to the Southern Hitters at this stage.
Satu keadaan yang amat sukar bagi Southern Hitters. Lebih-lebih lagi untuk mencapai larian sekitar 160-170 larian untuk bertahan pada innings yang kedua. Kedua-dua pemukul bagi pasukan Southern Hitters, Sampat Pereira dan juga Devendra Morgan. Masih baru lagi di tengah lapangan, cuma satu balingan yang dihadapi oleh Sampat Pereira. Satu peluang untuk run out.
Well fought well back by the Western Warriors after that first 10 overs, 68 for 1, and fighting hard, just giving 30 runs in last 6 overs and taking 4 wickets.
Satu statistik yang amat menarik, 4 wiket pada hampir 6 over yang sebelum ini.
Comes down, that's plays toward the long on region. There's a fielder looking for a double, taken well, and that's across the 100 runs mark.
100 larian untuk 5 jatuhan wiket. Haikal tadi balingannya ketika memandang agak tersasar sedikit, dan saya kira kalau balingan itu dapat diarahkan terus kepada stump, mungkin sesuatu boleh dilakukan oleh Western Warriors, mungkin run out. Tapi balingannya agak tersasar, menyukarkan untuk
Play and a miss on Sampat Pereira.
satu lagi dot ball yang penting bagi Western Warriors di over yang ke-16. Itu dia, over 16 over telah pun lengkap. Satu larian untuk 5 jatuhan wiket.
Scoreboard. End of 16 overs, 101 for 5. And Sanjay joining me. Welcome back, Sanjay.
Yeah, thank you, Yusri. Okay, this one a good delivery. It's got a single there, just gently pushing.
Yeah, it's a good comeback by Western Warriors after giving first 10 overs, 68 runs for 1 wicket. They were in a good position to go for almost about 150-160 runs.
Yeah, based on the earlier batting, the score was expected to be 140-150, but currently looking at the strike, current run rate is 6.31, so maybe between 130 to 140.
Yeah, 130 to 140 is the target right now, having last 4 overs, having 5 wickets. The batting side, even though 5 wickets lost, we are in the 4 overs to go.
Yes.
Probably they should play positive cricket.
Lovely.
And that's a brilliant shot.
Over the bowler's head for the 4 run.
Straight down the ground. 2 bounces to the boundary. 4 runs to the batsman Sampat Pereira.
You see, you remember the last match, Morgan was the one who was actually batted well, and he given a tough competition to the Northern.
He was in the last wicket, and he was continued till the end.
Yes, and he actually make it possible that it is a chaseable target.
And he showed that he can go for big shots as well. So
absolutely.
Let's see how that's gone. Sampat Pereira departs. That's the wicket they were looking for. Nimanta succeed for a second time. 106 for 6 behind the 17th over. That's a big wicket, Sanjay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sampat, who's looking to change the fortunes.
21 ball still for this particular session.
He played a brilliant shot, earlier delivery. And
yeah, absolutely, over the bowler's head. I mean, that shows that how much confident you are, and you are connected to the game ball. So I was expecting that he is going to continue like that, but
right next delivery he has departed.
He just got bowled.
Gihan Achinta.
106 for the loss of 6 wicket. Madhuvanta,
I think Gyan Achinta, I think his name.
he 2.3 overs, 14 runs and 2 wicket.
Yeah, he has bowled 2.3 overs, 14 for 2. Brilliant bowling at the end. Normally, this time of the period, you goes for some extra runs. But he has taken 2 wickets, putting the pressure back on the Southern Eaters batsmen.
Yeah, right arm over the wicket.
Next play and a miss.
Missed by the speed.
Looking to drive.
But you see, last time we see a lot of change, the variation in the speed. But this time we don't see like that.
He has almost kept the same speed, I guess.
Yeah, they are maintaining their speed. They are not changing the pace.
I think today the pitch is a bit favoring towards the fast bowlers, I guess. That's why
I think so. So 1 again, this one is slower delivery, you can say. Just push toward the long off for a single.
When the 17th over, loss of 6 wickets, 106 runs, 107 runs right now with that single.
Yes.
Nimanta Madhuvanta bowled 2.5 overs, 15 for 2. Devendra Morgan 2 of 2 and Gyan Achinta 1 of 2. Devendran, we saw 2 days back, Devendran was playing a very good knock. He was almost won the game for Southern Hitters.
Yeah.
Fighting for the last wicket.
Madhuvanan. Oh, short pitch delivery. Couldn't able to connect. Missed the ball.
Yeah, wild swing by Devendran.
No run.
End
So
of
far this over.
6 runs coming in.
6 runs coming in, a wicket.
And end of 17 overs, 107 for 6. Kaushalya 33 of 33. Said Aziz 24 of 15 and Harinder 22 of 31. Nimanta bowled 15 for 2 in 3 overs. Nimanta Madhuvanta and Kushan Vijay, the other bowler, who bowled taken a wicket. It comes down.
Lovely shot, what a powerful shot, and between the mid wicket batsman running for 2 runs.
I see today the outfield has a little slowed down, probably due to the yesterday and the today morning rain.
Maybe due to the dampness on the ground.
Usually we know the Kinrara Oval is one of the fastest outfields.
Outfield is faster.
Like a lightning speed.
Kumar.
Those kind of bound.
Oh, lovely shot! What a scoop! He's over the wicket keeper, but running big for the 2 runs.
I like the approach by the batsmen. Even though 6 wickets down, 3 overs to go, they are looking to get some runs.
Chinta is actually playing some cheeky shots.
Unorthodox shots.
That's how they have to get the score on the board. So he knows that they need to cross 140, then they need to play some good shot.
Different type of scoop, not the dill scoop. Inside edge to the short fine leg. Oh, if he hit the wicket, what would have been? It would have been
that could have been a close call for the run out.
And with that single, score moves to 112 for loss of 6 wickets. We are in the 18th over.
Still 15 balls to go for this session.
Now with the Vijay Kumar, 9 of 1, bowling his second over.
Vijay Kumar over the wicket to again this one into Morgan. He pushed it to the mid wicket for the single. With that score moved to 113. Current run rate moved little up to 6.4.
They are still fighting over 140 runs to score.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
So now look like the time to see some firecrackers now. Oh, what a lovely ball. It was
Play and a miss. A good York delivery.
Yorker delivery.
Well directed by the bowler. Nawode Vijay Kumar.
Good thinking, good. So you see, you're looking at the batting and the bowling competition. What do you expect the score should be?
In between 130 to 140 at this stage. Unless
Again a lovely slower delivery, Yorker length. Just put towards the mid-off for a single run. With that score moved to 114 for the loss of 6 wicket. End of 18 over. Morgan 3 runs from 4 balls and Shinta is 7 runs from 7 balls. Vijay Kumara 2 overs, 11 runs and 1 wicket. Now the 12 balls, and we see how much runs coming from the 12 balls.
yeah, that day I was looking for Andy Russell innings and
Today also you expect the same thing?
I was notified that there are no Andy Russells in Malaysia, but who can come close is already back in the pavilion. Shafiq Sharif.
Maybe we can see some crackling shot tomorrow. Okay.
That's a big shot. That's gone over the boundary. Oh
quite
no,
high.
that's fielder.
And love
Taken.
quietly, nicely taken at the long on.
And that's
The end of Chinta inning.
Gyanchita.
So 114 for the loss of 7 wicket.
In the 19th over, and Gyanchita, the batsman, departs. 114 for 7. 11 delivers to go.
Nimanda
Nipun Ramsekar, new batsman. Nipun.
Nipun Ramsekar.
Nimanta Madhuanta bowling his final over. 15 for 3. Taken 3 wickets for just 15 runs.
Nimanda Madhuvanan from the far end.
Play straight to long on, taken a single.
Morgan took a single there.
Yeah, at this stage, Western Warriors will be not worried about those singles, and rather than looking to cut off boundaries and doubles.
Most probably they will be thinking that Southern should not cross 125 or something like that.
Yeah, because probably they're looking at keep below 130, because if you 10 balls to go, if
Yes.
they take 10 runs, it's about 125. So they
Yeah,
are not worried about singles, rather than not giving doubles or boundaries.
So there is a slight change. The third man is pushing towards a little deeper. Again a short pitch delivery.
A wild swing,
Uh,
taking the back foot away.
Wanted to play a little uppish shot towards the cover.
Yeah, in the
Couldn't
cover,
able to connect it.
in the cover region, there's no deep fielder. So in the off, there's only a third man fielder in the deep, out of the circle. So probably looking at playing over the fielder's heads in a circle. So he realized the ball was not on the off; it was almost top of the stump. So
Again,
this time he managed to play over the mid-off fielder, gone for a 4 runs. With that boundary, 119 for 7. We are in the 19th over.
yeah, actually, I was thinking that there is a fielder within the 30-yard circle. So offside was little open for him, and short pitch delivery, he actually pushed it toward over the top of the mid-off
Yeah.
and got a 4 runs.
Yeah, he was looking to bowl on his hips and body line, so asking the batsman to play pull. So he had a cow corner, deep mid wicket, and a deep fine leg region. And
Long
now
on.
the fielding has changed. There's a long off is coming in, and deep fine leg has come to the short fine leg region.
Mid-off, actually deep mid-off, and then
So long off, long on. Next drill is
again
this time there's a fielder straight to the long off.
with that score moved to 120 for a loss of 7 wicket.
Same time we need to discuss about the Nimantha Madhuwanta's overs. He's bowling his fourth over, a final delivery to go.
I think
21.
only bowler who has completed his quota for 4 overs.
Yeah. They used 8 bowlers. Out of 8 bowlers, Nimantha has been lucky enough to bowl 4 overs.
Yes.
And rightfully, he has taken 3 wickets.
Absolutely.
Just 21 runs. Oh,
All
that's
lovely cheeky shot, and then a chance of a overthrow. They got a single, and then
Oh, there's a
again
run out
one-
chance. The throw was not clean, and somehow they managed to sneak 2 runs. End of 19 overs, 122 for 7. Nimantha completes his 4 overs, 23 for 3.
So Morgan 6 balls 6 run, Nipun 3 balls 5 run.
Yeah, so last 9 overs, they have managed only given 54 runs. Gave 54 runs, taken 6 wickets. That's the important part. Like normally, the 10 to 15 overs is the period they get, they settle in, and then they're looking into increase the run rate. Whereas set up for the last 5 overs, that is the stage they took wickets. So that put a lot of pressure on the Southern Hitters side.
Southern hitter could not able to control a loss of the wicket. So they
Oh, that.
again a quick single straight to the fielder at the point. So with that score moved to 123.
123. What will be the target? 5 balls.
Again, if they play shot expecting to be 130, which could be a competitive score. So 5 balls to go. If we consider 2 balls per 2 runs per ball, so it will be 133.
Yeah.
But
Quite
I-
interesting.
Quite interesting.
That's
Oh,
a big
lovely
shot.
shot
Over the
the-
long on region. That's a 6.
Huge
No.
6.
Through the cow corner region. Devendran Mogan.
Say last inning also he played some dashing shot like that, and then he got 1-6, which actually made close to the last game. But this game also he made a 6, so it's a good for him and good for the team.
Yeah, definitely. He played so well. And as I said, he looked like a batsman who can play a big shots.
Again a Yorker length ball, he took a single there.
He proved him last game as well, and today as well. That 6. He can go for big shots.
Yes. So with that, 130 for 7. The loss of 7 wicket. Current run rate is 6.67. Navodaya 2.3, 19 run, 1 wicket.
And they have achieved 130. So whether they can score another 10 runs,
Again
that's
a full
yet
toss,
another 6.
which is over
Over the long off region. A brilliant shot by Nipun Ransika. And Nipun Ransika shows he also can hit those 6s. Same as Devendra Mogan.
So you see, you are coming close. Your prediction coming close to 140, isn't it?
Yes, looks like my
Cross
prediction is
140.
almost there. 140
Yeah.
and one boundary is short. So
One boundary
Nippon
short.
Ransika. Navodaya, the bowler, bowling his third over, 25 for 1.
Look
This
like
over,
the expensive over for.
it's quite interesting to see. 1-6-1-6. Next delivery,
Again,
straight to.
Full toss straight to the fielder at the mid off. Got a single there.
Yes,
And
now
that
again.
score moved to 137. So
You see the.
usually from your look from this particular over 1-6-1-6-1 and then last over is expected to be 6.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Final delivery, nothing to lose. 3 wickets in hand.
Oh, missed it. They got a single there. With that,
Wild swing, didn't connect it. This time Devendra Morgan.
it's a bye run. So,
And Navodaya ends his 3 overs, 26 for 1 with that bye. End of 20 overs, 138 for 1, 7 Southern hitters. So, match summary. Western Warriors winning the toss, asking Southern hitters to bat first. In Southern hitters' first 20 overs, they scored 138 on the board, losing 7 wickets. Kaushalya 33 of 33. Said Aziz 24 of 15. Harinder Singh 22 of 31. Nimanda Madhuanta 4 overs 23 for 3. Vijay Unni 11 of 1 in 3 overs. And Shankar Satish 11 of 1 of 2 overs. Batting card for Southern hitters is Said Aziz. Started well, 24 of 15. He put up a partnership with Kaushalya for 33 runs partnership. Then Kaushalya Gajasinghe 33 of 33. He got out after putting up a 44 runs partnership with Harinder Singh for the second wicket. Harinder Singh 22 of 31. Shafiq Sharif got out for a 1 run in 3 deliveries. Faiz Nazir 12 of 13. Sampath Perera 7 of 5. Devendra Morgan unbeaten 13 of 9. Gihana Chinta 7 of 8. And Nippon Ransika 13 unbeaten 13 of 6 deliveries. The bowling card for Western Warriors. Kushan Virakodi 1 over 11 runs. Haikal Khair 3 overs 25. Vijay Unni 3 overs 11 for 1. Anur Rahman 2 overs 12. Nazrul Rahman 2 overs 17 for 1. Sheikh Shankar Satish 2 overs 11 for 1. Nimanta Madhuanta 4 overs 23 for 3. And Navodaya Vijay Kumar 3 overs 26 for 1. It was a good put up partnership, and the end completed 138, 24 runs in finally in the for the 8th wicket partnership, and we'll be back soon chasing 139 when Western Warriors take on. So we will be back soon. Stay tuned in another 10 minutes time when Western Warriors take the field to chasing a target of 139 in 20 overs. Welcome back to Kinrara Oval. The game between Southern Hitters versus Western Warriors. The inaugural Peace Cup Super Series 2019. First innings, Southern Hitters, after invited by Western Warriors, put up a score of 138 for 7 and chasing a target of 139 in 20 overs. Two openers for Western Warriors are Nazrul Rahman and Shankar Satish. And Saeed Aziz from Pavilion N starting in. Welcome back, Sanjay.
Yeah, good one. Thank you, Yusri. Saeed Aziz ball, first ball of the over. No run. Again, it's a close call. No ball called by the umpire. And a free hit.
It will be definitely works towards the batsman favor to get some. You can.
Shankar Satish is facing face two ball.
You can play any shot. So if you can hit a good shot,
Yes, it is.
it's a wide delivery. So free hit continues. So free hit continues. So only way you can get out in a free hit is run out. So
Yes.
batsman doesn't want to worry about other than getting run out. So they can play any shot. So if he can manage to put a boundary of 6, definitely work towards the batsman's favor to get his nerves down.
This
That's
one
straight to the fielder.
Shot directed to the cover fielder. No run.
Well, in the 6th game of this series, Sanjay, so far so good. We have been playing.
He pushed towards the short third man, but no batsman able to take a single run. With that score moved to 4 run.
Talking about the 6th game, Central Smashers winning 2 games, and with a watch over, they have 5 points. Meanwhile, Northern Strikers even they have 5 points on the board. And first victory in search by these two teams.
Yes,
Southern Hitters.
because one has to win this to get 1 point, 2 points.
Southern Hitters versus Western Warriors. Both the teams.
Nazril is going to first ball of this over. Shahid Aziz to ball Nazril.
Nazrul Rahman.
Ball keeping low and no run, directly goes to the keeper.
Not looking to play big shots at the first over itself. Look like watchfully playing there by these two batsmen.
Shahid Aziz to Nazil Rahman. Again, this one little over pitch. Batsman wanted to play a shot towards the long off,
Wild swing.
but couldn't able to connect and gone straight to the keeper. No run.
Said Aziz. He bowled well, batted well initially. Unfortunately, he got get out for a well compiled
Again,
24.
right arm, it's over. Short pitch delivery. Ball is keeping little low. It's not bouncing. So gone to the keeper. No run. End of first over, 3 runs.
Said Aziz looks like he's not hitting the deck hard, so he's not getting that purchase. So he's trying to keep it low and bit swing the ball to batsmen to play some, make some shots in from that to take a wicket.
Yeah.
Because you need to play over the fielders' heads. Sampath Perra. You can play actually. After the 5 overs, I think. That's
Oh,
a good shot.
lovely steer to the third man for single. Satish.
Nipun Ransika, the bowler. Nipun
Nipun Ramchak.
Nipun Ransika scored 13 of 6 deliveries when he was batting. Finally, he came a big shot. He hit over the long off region.
With that, actually, they crossed 130.
Yes.
The last over was the crucial over for. mm,
16 runs came in the last over.
Yes.
And last 5 overs they scored 41 runs. 41 runs, loss of 2 wickets. Final 5 overs. You need to know that
Nipun to
15th over they were 97 before.
Nipun to Nazil Rahman. Again outside the off stump, leg stump, and wide call by the umpire.
You can
One
see.
extra.
You can see Nipun Ransika is trying to hit the deck hard. So
Yeah.
goal is you're getting some kind of purchase.
Trying to generate
He
bounce
generates
from the pitch.
and he has a good speed.
Yes.
Said Aziz can bowl for speed as well, but he was not trying to bowl speed. He was trying to keep the ball,
Again,
move
this
the
one a
ball.
good delivery on the good length.
What we saw in Said Aziz in the first over, he was trying to move the ball rather than hitting the hard deck and deck hard and bowl quick.
Nipun Ramchak.
In the junior format, he is one of the fastest bowlers. Said Aziz, not to forget that.
Again,
That's-
this one need to put the deck
That's
hard and
gone
then
for safe
little
boundary.
Upish, deep third man gone for the 4 run
Yeah,
on
top
one
edge.
bounce.
This is why I think Said Aziz was not trying to bowl hitting hard to the deck and not trying to bowl fast, probably because Kinrara is fast outfield. Whatever the
Yeah, good thinking from Saeed Aziz.
outside edge, you saw that it's how it flew to the third man region over the
No,
First-
no chance for the third man to come back and stop.
yeah, it's over the almost about first or second slip heads.
Mm. Again, this one a good length delivery that he push it towards the deeper fine leg. Batsman able to complete 2 runs.
So with that boundary was like made the third man fielder Pawandeep Singh as just like a mere spectator. 2 bounce. We don't have a timer. It would have been interesting to
I
see
think it was a
how
bullet shot.
yeah it went less than a second that delivery boundary.
Listen. He was trying to push it towards the cover, couldn't able to connect it. So it's a dot ball for Nipun Ransik.
Play and a miss by the batsman Nazrul Rahman. I think Nazrul Rahman has got a green light to go from the word say go. So he was
One end.
he's trying to go for big shots and probably ask Shankar Satish to hang around and get
I
your
think there's a field change happening. Deep square leg coming. near the boundary line, expecting to.
Yet another wild swing by Nazrin. Tried to play through the cover region, not connecting well yet.
End of the second over, the score moved to 11.
11 for no loss.
No
Sent
loss.
up 2 overs. Nippon Ranseka comes back well in the final 3 deliveries.
Last over, 8 run came. Shankar Satish, 5 ball 2 runs. Nazril, 8 ball 6 run. Current run rate going to be 5.50.
Shankar Satish.
Shahid Aziz bowling from the pavilion end. This one to cheer down to the third man, got a single there. With that, Satish moved to 3 of 6 ball. Shahid Aziz is generating the pace.
Yeah, after the first over, this over we can see he is
Again, he hit the deck hard. Ball crosses.
completely different strategy in the second over
Yes.
compared to the first over. First over he was not trying to hit hard, he was not trying to give that pace, and second over he is trying to bowl at speed and trying to beat Nazril, and so far he is successful.
And again,
And
ball is
this the
keeping
wide
low.
delivery.
Wide ball called by the umpire.
Third man, fine leg fielders, 2 fielders there in the deep. Mid off, mid on, mid wicket, square leg. Point covers, extra covers. Straight
This
to
one
the
is here down to the point.
taken a easy single
Just a
there.
single.
Still not connecting well, Nazri.
Actually, this particular over, Saeed Aziz is trying to ball, putting ball to the rise. Again, this one little good line delivery. Go to the short square leg, just a single there. The score moved to 15.
Harimon the Skolik looking to take a run out there. So it does is
Again, this is Apish. He wanted to play towards over the cover.
lovely
Getting
delivery by
connected.
lovely delivery by Zaid. Hitting deck hard.
Getting a bounce there.
Yeah, rising ball was rising. I think he's having a proper third man.
Again, the same similar kind of ball.
He's asking to play that cut shot.
Yes,
so it
that's
will
why
go to the
if you
third
see
man.
the third man is there already
So
there on the boundary.
widish
So
third man region.
Any
Yeah.
toppage going to be directly towards the third man.
So end of 3 overs, 15 for no loss. Western Warriors.
Satish 4 runs from 7 balls. Nazril 7 runs from 12 balls. Current run rate gone down from 5.50 to 5.
Now only 4 runs coming in last over. At this stage, Southern Heaters were 27 for no loss. They were
Yeah,
going
because-
well until the about 10th over. After that, they started losing their wickets. Where they lost the momentum
actually-
of the game.
Correct. 2 overs actually Saeed has got 2 brilliant fours, and that's why he got the continuous 3 fours.
Yeah. So there's a bowling change from the fine. Pawandeep Singh coming in.
Flighted delivery, but again
That's-
nicely played between the cover and point and the cover for 4 runs.
Brilliant shot through that gap Shankar Satish playing well. We can see Harinder Singh is watching his brother bowling.
Pawandeep again through the bowler to the long on. Got a single there. Satish got a single.
Pawandeep, a good bowler.
This is a flatter delivery. Batsman wanted to play towards the cover region.
Pawandeep Singh is a wicket-taking bowler actually, and I said he has a good bowling record here last year. He took 1 for 5 for Malaysia against Myanmar.
Again a good flighted delivery, little flighted. Good change in the bowling, mixing flight and the flatter delivery.
5 wickets for 1 run. Sanjay, what a performance!
Yes, this one flighted. Flighted.
Quick
Batsman
single.
Move little up and then push it towards the shorter fine line. Got a single there.
Shafiq Sharif was not happy about that fielding. It went straight to the short fine leg and sneaked a single.
Again a flighted delivery, but batsman pushed it towards the long on for a single run.
And 7 runs coming in that over. And the 4 was 22 for no loss. Western Warriors chasing a target of 139 of 7. 139 of 20 overs. So yet another 117 runs of 16.
So current run rate is 5.5.
They are getting up their run rates.
Saeed Aziz is still to continue from the pavilion end to Satish. Right now, this again push it, steer down to the third man for a single.
Saeed Aziz
That score moved to 23 without a loss of a wicket.
Saeed Aziz is coming to the ball his third over. So 117 runs, 116 runs in 95 deliveries. Just over 7 runs per over required run rate. 7.33.
This one, a little.
That's
shorter
gone for
ball
4.
for the third man for the forehand.
Over the top, through the third man region, as I said earlier. Our third man is a bit square, so anything finer it goes to the boundary. So that boundary comes to Nazril.
So with that, Nazril moved to 12 from 16 ball.
12 of 16, Shankar Satish 11 of 11.
11 of 11, yes.
In the 5th over, 27 for no loss.
Shahid Aziz from the pavilion end, right arm over the wicket to Nazril. He wanted, ball is not moving up, it's keeping up to the level of wicket. So he wanted to play a shot but could not able to connect it, and no run.
Good bowling by Saeed Aziz. He's into his third over. Only given 12 runs
Yes.
for no loss, especially in fielded restrictions.
He is actually mixing his pace, bounce, everything. The good thinking, he does not allow batsmen to settle down and play a shot because due to the lot of variations there.
I love his bowling because first over he didn't give fast speed. He was bowling a bit slower. Second over he bowled speed. We didn't see any single slow delivery. And this over we saw everything. And no,
It is just over the top of the
just tip of his fingers.
It was a close one. Batsman able to take
So batsman is unable to judge what he gonna bowl because once
Yes.
he bowls slower, then you bowl speed, and almost taken a wicket there. 7 runs coming in this over. Final delivery of his third over. Said Aziz, 14 runs given. That's up in the air.
And
Return
he got a
catch
wicket.
taken by Zaid Aziz. That departs Nazril Rahman, 14 of 20 deliveries.
So he continuously hitting the deck hard, 3 balls in the succession, and he got a success on the final ball.
So end of 5 overs, 29 for 1. The similar situation, Southern Hitters 35 for 1. They lost the first wicket even in the 5th over. Same time, Western Warriors lost the first wicket in the 5th over as well. And slight change of this commentary. We're having Zuhaimi joining me. Zuhaimi, please explain in Malay language the current situation with the wicket.
Baru sebentar tadi Nazir Rahman, Southern Hitters mendapatkan wiket Nazir Rahman. Variasi balingan-balingan yang dilakukan oleh Said Aziz kepada Nazir Rahman meletakkan Nazir Rahman sedikit under pressure. Nazril yang pada Said Aziz yang pada over yang pertama balingannya tadi membaling agak pada kelajuan yang agak perlahan dan kemudian meningkatkan kelajuan pada over yang kedua. Kemudian di over yang ketiga ini kita dapat lihat utama sekali 3 balingan yang terakhir Said Aziz membaling bola yang lantunan yang agak tinggi untuk memerangkap Nazir Rahman pada balingan yang ke-6. Catch and bowl, balingan dan tangkapan oleh Said Aziz mengeluarkan Nazir Rahman dengan keseluruhan 19 larian dari 14 larian dari 20 balingan, 29 untuk jatuhan 1 wiket. Dan sekarang ini Ahmad Faiz Noor telah masuk ke tengah gelanggang untuk berpasangan dengan Shankar Satif pada kedudukan 30 untuk 1 wiket di over yang ke-6, 5.1 over.
Faiz Noor, new batsman in the middle, joining Shankar Satish. It's a good experience for Shankar Satish as well,
Yes.
playing with a well-experienced batsman. Faiz Noor, one of the best batsmen in this part of the world. Faiz Noor,
Faiz Noor, seorang pemukul yang berpengalaman, masih segar lagi di ingatan peminat-peminat pasukan, peminat-peminat kriket di Malaysia ketika Sukan C yang baru berlangsung pada tahun 2017. Faiz Noor melakukan century ataupun 100 larian perlawanan menentang Singapura. Perlawanan 50 over menentang Singapura. Dan sekarang ini membaling bagi pasukan Southern Hitters ialah Devendran Morgan. Baru 2 balingan. Devendran Morgan dan purata larian setakat ini masih lagi dalam power play ialah 5.64 larian. Sedikit rendah berbanding Southern Hitters ketika Southern Hitters memukul di inning yang pertama. Namun begitu, innings yang kedua masih lagi panjang, lebih kurang 15 over untuk innings yang kedua.
Devendra Morgan bowling so well, given only 3 runs in first 4 deliveries, not allowing the batsmen to free their arms. Knowing this is the final over of fielding restrictions, usually batsmen look into free their arms and take full advantage of the fielding restriction. In the 6th over, 32 for 1. Faiz Noor looks to nudge it towards third man. Left it in the last minute, last second.
Satu balingan yang sedikit perlahan daripada Devendran Morgan hampir merangkap Ahmad Faiz Noor. Balingan di luar off stump tadi.
Record run rate is just above 7.55, and that's the end of the 6th over. 32 for 1, end of bowling power fielding restrictions.
Cuma 3 larian dilepaskan di innings yang ke-6 ini, 32 untuk 1. 32 larian jumlah keseluruhan dan 1 jatuh wiket bagi Western Warriors. Dalam power play masih berbaki lagi 14.
Only coming in 3 runs in
Over.
that over.
Ya, cuma 3 larian ialah over yang ke-6. Balingan daripada Devendran Morgan. Dan sekarang ini Pavandip sedang bersedia untuk melakukan balingan di over yang ke-7. Pemutar bagi pasukan Southern Hitters.
Pawandip has changed his side, so he's coming from the pavilion end now. Earlier he started with the far corner, and let's see how Pawandip going to use this after the fielding restriction is over. 32 for 1.
Untuk makluman penonton yang baru saja menyaksikan Ramadan Pace Cup Super Series 2019 di antara pasukan Southern Hitters menentang Western Warriors, pada innings yang pertama Southern Hitters mengumpul 138 larian dengan jatuhan 7 wiket dalam 20 over, dan sekarang ini Western Warriors 32 dengan 1 jatuhan wiket.
Let's place toward the fine leg region, looking for 2.
Satu sweep
Taken.
shot sapuan yang bersih dilakukan oleh Shankar Shatif untuk 2 larian, 34 dan 1 jatuh wiket. Di over yang ke-7, Pavandip Singh membaling bagi pasukan Southern Hitters.
Lighted delivery, watchfully played, no chance of a run. Shankar Satish playing well, 15 of 16 deliveries, and Ahmed Faiz has to just to support and rotate for a while.
Ya, beginilah situasi ketika over-over awal dalam permainan T20.
That's a big shot over the long off. That's 6.
Satu pukulan 6.
From the moment he connects the bat, it's gone for 6. Well connected.
Terus ke pavilion, pukulan 6 Shankar Shatif. Saya fikir daripada balingan yang sebelum ini, pada balingan yang kedua Pavandip tadi pun, itu Shankar Shatif cuba bergerak ke hadapan untuk melakukan perkara yang sama, namun begitu balingan yang baik daripada Pavandip menyebabkan perancangannya terkendala, namun di balingan yang ketiga berjaya memukul pukulan 6. Satu appeal daripada pasukan Southern Hitters untuk leg before wicket tidak diendahkan oleh umpire.
Looks like there's an inside edge, I think.
Yes.
So, Shankar Satish, you can say, survived that delivery.
Yes.
Directed by Pawandip. Good comeback by Pawandip.
Shankar Shatif 10 larian di over ini. Wicket keeper bagi pasukan Southern Hitters, Syafiq Sharif, juga seorang wicket keeper yang berpengalaman bagi pasukan Malaysia.
Final delivery of the 7th over, 42 for 1. They have catch up the run rate now, come to 6. And end of 7 overs, 42 for 1, Western Warriors.
42 larian dikumpulkan oleh Western Warriors dengan jatuhan 1 wiket setelah berakhirnya over yang ke-7. Inilah yang dapat kita saksikan dalam perlawanan T20. Western Warriors bermula agak perlahan, namun begitu dalam permainan T20 pasukan yang memukul cuma memerlukan beberapa over yang besar. Dan kalau kita boleh bagi tanggapan sebegitu kepada over yang ke-7 yang dibaling oleh Pavandip sebentar tadi, Western Warriors berjaya mengumpul 10 larian, dan itu sudah cukup baik pada peringkat awal permainan ini, kerana kebiasaannya pada penghujung innings pasukan memukul akan cuba meningkatkan purata larian per over itu.
Interested situation here. Said Aziz is going to complete his 4 overs.
Ya, Syed
Dan-
Aziz nampaknya meneruskan untuk membaling 4 over secara berterusan.
He's bowling his final over.
Baling kepada Faiz untuk satu larian.
Probably is looking to take another wicket or two to complete his overs. 15 for 1, end of 3 overs, and end of 3.1 overs. He has taken 15 for 1. Probably looking for another prize wicket of Faiz, I think.
Oh.
A good delivery. Syed Aziz. Western Warriors 43 for 1. At this stage, Southern Hitters were 47 for 1. Just 4 runs below.
Dalam permainan T20, balingan di line yang sedikit keluar daripada off stump itu adalah satu balingan yang cukup berbahaya. Sebentar tadi hampir memerangkap Shankar Satif. Saya fikir di peringkat antarabangsa juga itu adalah satu killer line ketika melakukan balingan. In other words, bowling close to the batsman and not allowing the batsman to extend their hands. Normally, it would bear fruits. Okay, bowlers could get a few wickets.
That's a close call. That's gone.
It's gone.
Shankar Satish departs. 23 of 22 deliveries.
Satu balingan yang mencari leg stump dan mengena kaki Shankar Satif. Di over yang ke-8 ini terkena kaki dan umpire memberikan signal LBW.
So second wicket goes for 44 after 15 runs partnership with Faiz Noor. Shankar Satish played so well and departs for a 23 of well compiled 23 of 22 deliveries. New batsman walks in. Navodaya Vijay Kumar.
Navodaya Vijay Kumar, batsman baru bagi pasukan Western Warriors. Inilah yang perlu dipelajari yang sekarang ini situasi bertukar. Sebentar tadi ketika Faiz masuk, setelah jatuh wiket yang pertama, Nazri Rahman jatuh, Faiz masuk, Faiz menjadi supporting batsman kepada Shankar Satif. Dan sekarang ini Faiz adalah batsman yang paling senior di tengah gelanggang dan keadaan berubah yang mana sekarang ini Faiz akan menjalankan akan menjadi lebih agresif dan disokong oleh Navodaya Vijaya Kumar.
As I said earlier, Syed Aziz came back to complete his 4 overs to take 1 or 2 wickets. So 3 more deliveries to go. If he can take 1 more wicket, it will put a lot of pressure on the Western Warriors batting lineup. Completely change the momentum of the batting lineup so far. Both the teams looking to score a win. First win in this series, and this is the last game of the first round.
Ya, Western Warriors kalah kedua-dua perlawanan awal, begitu juga dengan Southern Hitters. Dan ini adalah perlawanan yang mana mereka mesti menang untuk meletakkan asas pada kedudukan di round yang kedua, round robin Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019.
The inaugural series, Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019, held from 16 to 31st of May 2019 at Kinrara Oval. If you are around KL, come over to Kinrara after Buka Puasa
Yes.
to enjoy this lovely environment and good competition between the players of Malaysian national players plus few first class Sri Lankan players, and there are a couple of local players as well. So taking you through today's event, Southern Hitters put up 138 runs, loss of 7 wickets, end of 20 overs, when Western Warriors winning the toss and elect to field first. Chasing a target of 139, Western Warriors end of 8 overs, 46 for 2. Shankar Satish 23 of 22, Abdul Nazir Rahman 14 of 20, and now Navodaya 2 of 3. Syed Aziz 18 for 2. Devendra Morgan 3 and 1 seeker, given 8 runs. New bowler comes in, Kaushalya.
46 dengan 2 jatuhan wiket setelah berakhir 8 over.
Said Aziz bowled really well. 4 overs. Out of 4 overs, he bowled 3 overs within that bowling power play and managed to keep the batsmen under 20. So 4 overs, 18 for 2. That's a brilliant effort by the bowler. Said Aziz, captain himself. And earlier today he had a great knock as well, 24 of 15 deliveries. Unfortunately lost his wicket. Played straight to the deep covers region. Taken a single by Navodaya.
Bagi pasukan Western Warriors, Navodaya dan Ahmad Faiz di tengah gelanggang memukul bagi pasukan Western Warriors mengejar 139, memerlukan lagi 91 larian daripada 11.4 over. Purata larian yang diperlukan ialah 7.8. Namun begitu masih lagi awal dan membaling bagi pasukan Southern Hitters ialah Kaushalya Gayasinghe. 1 larian di balingan yang ketiga.
Kaushalya continues from the pavilion end, replacing Pawandeep Singh.
Ahmad Faiz dan Navodaya perlu berhati-hati menghadapi pemutar daripada Sri Lanka ini, Kaushalya. Satu saja untuk Navodaya. 49, 50 untuk 2 jatuh wiket di over yang ke-9.
In the 9th over, 50 runs coming to the board of Western Warriors. Yet another 89 runs are required, just below 8 runs per over. The Western Warriors need to looking to keep the required run rate within their range, not letting go over 8.
Satu teknik memukul yang baik ditunjukkan oleh Navodaya dan juga Ahmad Faiz. Itu adalah skill yang diperlukan apabila menghadapi pemutar-pemutar, balingan daripada pemutar-pemutar. Bagi pemukul perlu bertindak lambat sedikit, membenarkan bola untuk melihat garisan laluan bola. Itu yang diperlukan untuk bermain menghadapi balingan-balingan daripada pemutar-pemutar.
End of 9 overs, 52 for 2 Western Warriors.
52 for 2, 52 untuk 2 jatuhan wiket. Over yang baik bagi Western Warriors. Tiada dot ball, 6 larian dikumpulkan dari over yang ke-9. 52 larian dikumpulkan dengan jatuhan 2 wiket. Dan sekarang ini akan membaling bagi pasukan Southern Hitters adalah pembaling pemain berjersey nombor 14 Sampat Pereira. Sedang bersedia untuk melakukan balingan, akan membaling kepada pemain berjersey nombor 4 Navodaya Wijayakumar.
Sampat Pereira to continue from the far end. Bowling the 10th over. And well built up lad. He was bowling well previous games. And this stage, Southern Hitters were 61 for 1. So Western Warriors just 9 runs below. Only thing is they lost 1 wicket more. So they need next phase they will be looking into keep the wickets and rotate. Oh, it was a mix up.
Satu larian.
Good Navodaya. Straight away going and talking to Faiz. I think Faiz misunderstood. I thought he was thinking Navodaya is coming for second, and then realized Navodaya is still not there. Then he returned to his crease back.
Kombinasi kiri dan kanan dari dua pemukul bagi pasukan Western Warriors menghadapi serangan balingan-balingan daripada Southern Hitters. Satu lagi larian.
So far, playing well, keeping the nerves.
Apa yang diperlukan oleh Western Warriors dalam keadaan sekarang ini ialah cuma untuk mengurangkan dot ball dan berterusan melakukan larian-larian sama ada 1, 2, 4 ataupun 6 larian.
Oh, that's gone!
Itu dia satu balingan yang baik.
Now the departs after scoring a 6 of 8.
Berjaya mengeluarkan Navodaya. 54 untuk 3 wiket di over yang ke-10.
Southern Hitters now taking some step forward, getting closer. For them, they need to take wickets and putting the pressure on the batting lineup. That's a big drawback for Western Warriors.
Ahmad Faiz masih lagi di dalam mengumpul 6 larian setelah 8 balingan. Menyertai Ahmad Faiz di tengah ialah Nur Hamizan Hamidun, main berjersey nombor 5. Seorang lagi batsman untuk pasukan Western Warriors. Pada keadaan sekarang ini dengan 5-3 jatuhan wiket dan mengejar jumlah larian yang rendah, 139 larian.
If I'm not mistaken, Noor Hamizan was the opener earlier games.
Yeah.
And there was a change today. So Noor Hamizan has a lot of responsibility in his shoulders with sharing with Ahmad Faiz or Faiz Noor.
Nur Hamizan dalam perlawanan-perlawanan sebelum ini adalah pemukul pembukaan, namun dalam perlawanan ini sedikit perubahan pada batting lineup ataupun barisan pemukul-pemukul bagi pasukan Western Warriors. Satu permulaan yang baik bagi Nur Hamizan untuk 1 larian.
Yeah. The Western Warriors' main issue was from the first 2 games as well, losing wickets in the crucial stages. That's why they draw back after a good start. So yet again had a good foundation put up in the first 5 overs, and then they drop back with the 2 wickets in this partnership. Looking to build up this partnership and create some get the momentum back towards Western Warriors.
Cuma 1 larian daripada balingan sebentar tadi, 56 untuk 3 jatuhan wiket. Sekarang ini Nur Hamizan.
So far 27 runs coming in this last 5 overs, losing 2 wickets Western Warriors. If these 2 batsmen can go up to about 16-17 overs, Western Warriors, I'm sure the game momentum will completely change towards Western Warriors. And end of 10 overs, 56 for 3. 56 for 3. And Sampath bowled superbly, 4 runs, 1 wicket. And there's a slight change in the commentary box. Sanjay comes in.
56 larian dikumpulkan oleh Western Warriors dengan jatuhan 3 wiket. Rata larian 5.6. Sekarang ini Western Warriors memerlukan 83 larian dari 10 over yang terakhir untuk inning yang kedua ini.
Thank you, Yusri. Good competition. End of 10 over, 56 for 3. Mizan 2 balls, 1 run. Ahmed 7 run of 9 balls. Sampath bowled 1 over, gave 4 run but 1 wicket. Current run rate is 5.6.
Akan melakukan balingan bagi pasukan Southern Hitters ialah Giana Cinta, pemain berjersey nombor 10, pemutar bagi pasukan Southern Hitters.
A flighted delivery from Chinta. Ball is steered down to the third man. Fielder able to cut it off, but batsman able to take the 2 runs. 2 runs or single?
2 larian.
2 runs.
2 runs. 2 larian bagi Ahmad Faiz dalam balingan yang pertama bagi over yang ke-11.
Again, this one a flatter delivery. He charged it towards the long off. It took a single there.
Satu larian lagi Muhammad Faiz.
For Chinta, field placement. Third man is actually moving towards the deeper cover. Oh no. Third man is actually inside the circle. Deep extra cover. Again, ball in quite in the air, but landed into the no man's land. Just a single there.
Nur Hamizan harus lebih berhati-hati dalam melakukan pukulan. Pukulan tadi jatuh di kawasan yang tidak berpenghuni, di satu peluang sebenarnya untuk melakukan tanggapan, namun beliau bernasib baik dengan pukulan tadi. Satu larian.
Again a flighted delivery which became a full toss for the batsman, and just a single there. So currently 5 fielder on the offside. Point, gully, cover, deep extra cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, deep square leg, and a fine leg, no run.
Satu balingan yang baik, tiada larian direkodkan di over yang ke-11. Giana Cinta 6 larian dilepaskan dalam over ini, over yang ke-11, innings yang kedua.
Oh, what a lovely flighted delivery, beat the batsman. Just a 2 dot balls. It's a flatter delivery, but it's steered down to push down to square leg. Batsman able to take a single there. With that score moved to 62.
62 untuk 3 jatuhan wiket di over yang ke-11.
Mizan 3 runs from 6 ball. Ahmed 11 runs from 12 ball. Current run rate is 5.73, and Chinta 1 over 7 run he has given. Required run rate is 8.44 from 9 overs.
Western Warriors memerlukan 76 larian daripada 9 over. Dengan purata larian diperlukan 84.4, lebih kurang 3.9 larian, 3.9 larian purata kekurangan setakat ini.
Bowled him. What a lovely delivery.
Nur Hamizan keluar, bowl out, balingan terus. Sampat Pereira kalau tak silap saya. Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019. 4 wiket telah berjaya diambil oleh Southern Hitters. Berbaki lagi 6 batsman. Di tengah gelanggang ialah pemain berjersey nombor 12, ketua pasukan Malaysia dan juga ketua pasukan Western Warriors, Muhammad Faiz Noor, berpasangan dengan Nimanda Madushanka, pemain berjersey nombor 8.
Sampath actually bowled a very good over, and he has given only 4 runs, bowled 1.2, 1.1, but took a crucial wicket, 2 crucial wicket for Southern Hitters. Again, this one a bounce, quite a bounce, and batsman wanted to play towards over the top of gully.
63 larian dikumpulkan, 4 wiket telah berjaya diambil oleh Southern Hitters, memerlukan 76 larian dari 84 over bagi Western Warriors.
Again, this is little quite outside off stump. Batsman was looking at umpire for declaring a wide ball, but what it wasn't. Sampath is actually bowling quite in a quite controlled way, moving pace, bounce, everything. He's bowling from the far end. Again, a quite good delivery, bouncing, passing to the batsman, direct going to the keeper, no run.
Over yang baik bagi Sampath. Bola balingan yang pertama mendapat wiket dan dituruti oleh 3 balingan dot ball. Tiada larian di over yang ke-12. Over yang kedua bagi Sampath Pereira.
3 dot ball, as you mentioned, quite impressive. Again, this one actually ball kept little low, steered down to third man for a single.
Satu tolakan ke third man untuk 1 larian bagi Nimanda Madushanka. Dan sekarang ini Ahmad Faiz Noor menghadap balingan Sampath Pereira. Sampath 5 melepaskan 5 larian untuk 2 wiket dalam jangka waktu kurang dari 2 over.
Again a bounce, and then ball travel in the air for a long time, but again safe, landed in no man's land.
Satu balingan bouncer daripada Sampath Pereira. Pukulan pull shot dari Ahmad Faiz tidak tepat, mengena sweet spot di batnya, cuma pergi untuk 1 larian bagi Ahmad Faiz.
Sampath only gave 2 runs and a wicket in this particular over. So 2 overs, 6 runs and 2 wicket. So end of 12 overs, 65 for 4. Current run rate is 5.42, and required run rate is actually going up, 9.25. The Western Warriors need to score 75 from 8 overs.
Ya, jumlah larian 74 diperlukan dari 8 over.
Cinta to ball next over.
Gihana Cinta pembaling bagi pasukan Southern Hitters.
Single there. Right arm from the pavilion end. Little flighted delivery, batsman push it towards the long on. Just a single there.
Cuma 1 larian.
This one flatter delivery, wrapped on the pad.
Balingan yang terus terkena kaki, namun
No run.
Tiada larian dikumpulkan dalam balingan yang ketiga bagi Giana Cinta. 67, 4 jatuh wiket.
Chinta to Ahmed. This is a flighted delivery. Ball is traveling in the air, but again landed safely. Now
Satu
fielder
lagi
able
larian
to
bagi
cut
Ahmad
off.
Faiz.
Just a single there.
Satu larian bagi Ahmad Faiz 68. Larian dikumpulkan oleh Western Hitters 5.37. Purata larian per over di over yang ke-13 ini. Western Warriors mengumpulkan 71 larian.
This is a flatter delivery towards the long off. Just a single.
Cuma satu larian dari Nimanta Madushanka.
It's a flighted delivery. Straight to the fielder. And at the cover, no run.
Tiada larian. Balingan yang terakhir bagi Giana Cinta.
End of 13 overs, 69 for 4. The current run rate is 5.31. Required run creeping to 10 run per over. 7 overs, 70 required from 7 over.
Ya. 70 larian diperlukan oleh Western Warriors. Ya, dari baki 42 balingan.
So what do you feel that from 7 over, 70 run required, will Western will be able to do it?
What Western should do is that they have a very experienced batsman in Ahmad Faiz as well as Dimanta. What I can see in the remaining 7 overs, as long as these two batsmen stays, there are high chances that they can chase 70 runs from 7 overs. As long as they keep their passion, sensible batting, and they just need to wait for the big shot to come. There you go. That's a 4
Yes.
from the first delivery by Devendran Morgan. They just need 2 or 3 overs, big overs, to keep to put some pressure on the bowler, because right now the fielding teams is having a good time.
Yeah, they are into the meaning they're not taking. I cannot say that they are not taking it that way, but little relaxed kind of thing.
Yes.
Again, this one steered down to the third man for just a single.
Yes, just one run, just a single. And it's quite a sensible batting, chasing 139 in 20 overs for Western Warriors to keep things slow. However, they are losing too many wickets early in the stage.
Losing wicket in the interval is not good.
Yes.
Somebody has to stay there on the crease, and after that they can actually go for the shot.
True.
Morgan to
There you go, one
Ahmed,
shot.
actually he pushed it towards the cover. Just a single there.
That's a single for 75 for 4.
Now actually they need to control their run rate. Required run rate to be going down to 6, then it is better. Otherwise it will become a challenge for them.
Yep.
Morgan, again this one outside off stump, just straight to the gully. No run. For Morgan, deep third man, gully, deep cover, mid off, long off. Again this one a little, he tried to pull it towards, but again gone to mid wicket, just a single. Batsman has to settle with the single.
Cuma satu larian 76 untuk 4 jatuhan wiket. Dalam keadaan sekarang ini, Western Warriors masih berpeluang. Kalau kita lihat pada baki balingan bola 37, 63 run diperlukan daripada 37 balingan, kebiasaannya masih mampu dilakukan dengan average satu balingan. Batsman perlu mendapatkan 2 larian dari setiap balingan. Namun begitu, mengetahui permainan T20 ni yang mana pada penghujung ataupun batsman cuma perlu menunggu target bowler. They just need to wait for their target bowler to bowl and start hitting the ball big. For as long as these two batsmen stay, they have a high chances to do that. But if any in the next 1 or 2 over, southern hitters manage to take either Faiz or Nimanta out of the innings, then it's going to be easy right for southern hitters.
Yeah, absolutely true. The end of 14 over 77 for 4. And Chinta is back into the bowling. So required run rate moved to 10.33, 62 required from 6 over. Building a partnership is also equally important. Again, this one a flighted delivery, missed it.
Very good bowling, very good ball movement by Giana Cinta.
Again, this is quite in the up air, but falling between cover and deep extra cover. No fielder.
Cuma 2 larian pukulan ke deep extra cover tadi tidak berjaya melepasi garisan sempadan permainan. 2 larian, namun begitu 2 larian cukup baik. Western Warriors perlu mengurangkan dot balls. Satu lagi pukulan mencari cow corner untuk boundary, namun begitu berjaya disekat oleh pemadang pasukan Southern Hitters.
He played to the long on, just a single there. Saeed Aziz coming to Chinta and telling him what to bowl. Little flatter delivery. Into ball is going towards the deep extra cover. No chance for the fielder. Just a 4 run
untuk Nimanta Madushanka. This is what Western Warriors need at this stage of the inning. They need to find at least 1 or 2 boundary per over, then just to put them on the right platform before they start hitting big in the remaining maybe 4 or 5 overs to end the inning on a high and beat the target at 139.
Look like Ahmed is actually trying to open his bat. So Nimanta, again it's a huge appeal for the leg before, but turned down by the umpire.
Umpire tidak mengindahkan appeal untuk LBW. Bola balingan Giana Cinta kepada Nimanta Madushanka. Bola itu kelihatan seperti garisan bola, pergerakan bola lebih kepada keluar daripada leg stump. Satu pukulan ke long on dari Ahmad Faiz untuk 1 larian.
Push it to the long on, just got a single there. End of 15 over 86 for 4. Nimanta is 13 for 12. Ahmed 20 or 23 balls. Chinta ball 3 overs, 19 run, no wicket.
End of 15 overs, 86 for 4.
Welcome, Yusri.
Thank you. Nimanta on 13 of 12 and Ahmad Faiz on 20 of 23. As Zuhaimi told, yes, these two batsmen continue another couple of overs. It's going to work towards Western Warriors at this stage. Southern Hitters controlling the game.
What is the current partnership?
25 balls remaining, 53 runs.
Final 5 overs.
Then a lovely delivery. It gently pushed towards the long on, got a single there.
Nipun coming to bowl back. Nipun Ransika from the far end. After the opening over, he bowled. evenly poised game. 29 deliveries, 52 runs. That's straight down to fielder. Taken it.
Taken it.
Gone. Nimanta departs after scoring a 13 of 13 deliveries.
So partnership break here, which actually southern hitters were looking for.
Southern hitters so far controlling the game. And that's the departure of Nimanta. Put a lot of pressure on Faiz Noor at this stage. Western Warriors winning the toss. Elected to field first. Southern Hitters put up a 138 loss of 7 wickets end of 20 overs. And Western Warriors chasing out that 139 runs in the 16th over. 87 for 5. Shankar Satish 23 of 22. Faiz unbeaten 21 of 24. Nazir Rahman 14 of 20. Sampat 6 for 2 in 2 overs. Said Aziz 18 for 2 in 4 overs. Ransika 9 for 1. He is in the second over.
Nishanta is going into the field. Cushion. Oh, lovely steer down to the third man for a single. Watchfully played by Kushan Virakodi.
Kushan Virakodi, lot of hard work that he put. He has no time to settle him down. That's a big shot. One bounce to the boundary. There's a fielder comes in, collects it. A good stop by the fielder there. Certain boundary stopped.
Long chase for him for almost 15 to 20 yards.
Well fielded. And that's Harinder.
Oh, what a lovely look like that. He is just waiting for the ball and just steering down to the third man.
Faiz Noor, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of pressure on his shoulder. Carrying the team. 90 for 5. Final delivery of the 16th over. They got another 49 runs of 25 deliveries. Plays towards off to the point region, taken an easy single. End of 16 overs, 91 for 5.
Faiz Noor actually retained the strike.
And 5 runs coming in that over. Brilliant over by Nippon Ransika taking a wicket.
But looking at the current scenario that 4 overs means 24 balls and then 48 runs required, just 12 runs per over. What do you see? Means Faiz Noor is still there in the crease.
Yeah, if Faiz Noor can bat till that last delivery, 20th over, they can turn the game. They can turn the table, but he needs a support from the other end as well. He cannot do single-handedly this target. It's not easy. Almost 2 runs per ball. 24 balls, 48 runs.
It could also change that one good over come for them.
Yeah, Southern hitters were this stage 101 for 5. So 10 runs ahead. So there's a 10 runs deficit which is they need to capture in these 5 overs.
Yes.
And if these 2 batsmen can bat till the 20th over, I think the momentum can change or the tables can turn. Put the pressure back on the bowlers. At this stage, bowling team is ahead. They are more.
Sampath is bowling from pavilion end. First ball, Faiz Noor wanted to play upish to the long off region, could not able to connect it, miss it, no run.
His last 5 overs, they given 28 runs, taken 2 wickets. The 2 wickets that took. That's the main important thing, rather than focusing on that 28 runs. That's up in the
shot,
air.
but
There's a
again-
fielder coming in. Oh, good try. Falling short, diving in front. Good try there by the fielder.
He almost ran 15 yards to just take a catch, but ball short fall of him, short fall in front of him.
Faiz Noor, the fielder. Faiz Noor. Faiz Nasir. Faiz Nasir or Faiz Noor.
Faiz no,
He did the shot.
He's the
He
batsman.
played, and Faiz Nasir was the fielder.
Yes.
Who superb effort by that fielder. Looks for a big shot.
Wanted to
Didn't
play
connect well.
towards the long on and mid wicket region, but couldn't able to connect it.
Sampath bowling really well. Previous over he took 1 wicket for just given 2 runs, and so far this over 1 run. He's bowling his third over, 7 for 2 wickets in a T20 format. A brilliant bowling.
Absolutely not giving enough chance for the batsman to play.
Looks for a scope straight to the third man
Scoop it,
region.
just again in-
One bounce to the fielder. Oh, fielder misses it. He completely
One for
messed
the
up.
forward.
He was looking for a catch. Then he
He
was late to realize that the
Ball.
catch was not within the range, and then he was nowhere to stop that ball and went for a boundary.
he couldn't control himself for stopping the ball moment he realized. And moment he realized, by the time ball actually moved out of his wing and gone for 4.
At this stage, Western Warriors will be not worry about those chances. They will be looking. They will be happy to go get any runs coming like that.
Yes.
So
Again wrapped on the pad, but batsman able to take a single there. So with that, Kushan moved to 7 from
it's a
5
leg
delivery.
bite. It's a leg bite. 6. Still
Leg
he is
bite.
on 6.
Oh, 6 for, oh, okay.
6 of 5. And Western Warriors moves to 97. 97 of 5. So 19 deliveries, 42 runs.
Required
Tough.
run rate 13.26.
Tough target, but anyone who can achieve is Faiz Noor. That's a good shot. That's gone to the boundary line. Oh,
Now fielder
it's
is
stopped.
there, going to cut it off, and then batsman has to settle with single.
Today it's weird. The boundary, normally Kinrara ground is a fast outfield. Some deliveries goes boundaries faster. These kind of deliveries, which is go high up, will not travel.
Yeah, because momentum is there on the high. So it's not a flatter shot kind of thing. So that's why ball is not traveling that fast. So
Probably
in-
the
in
wet
the-
outfield as well, or missed. The outfield is wet, so it doesn't travel much.
No, but there are a couple of quite good shots which actually ball travel fast, meaning fielder ball passes, fielder is 15 yards away.
Yeah.
Nippon
Straight down to long
again
off.
to Faiz Noor. Just a single.
40 runs required in 17 deliveries. Nippon runs equal to continue.
So far, Southern hitters actually controlling the game. They are well in control. Nippon ball, second ball from the far end.
The two Sri Lankan first class players bowling really well. They know that the batsmen are wanted to go for big shots. They are looking for rash shots here and there, and they have no other way to score other than taking risk. So they understand that and delivers the balls accordingly, not usual line and length deliveries. And a good York delivery.
Yes.
And the
But
best part
single
is
leg.
these two bowlers, the change in the pace, the length.
Yes, actually you can see Sampath also bowled with the variation. So that's why it wasn't easier for the batsman to play a shot, and that's why he didn't give much run.
Good shot on the off. That travels to the boundary like a tracer bullet through the covers region.
Now you see this one actually on the ground shot, ball moving faster, fielders were actually you can see 20 yard away. So if it is a uppish shot, then ball momentum it doesn't go on the ground.
Yeah, probably the ground is a bit softer after those rains and all, so it's not the usual hard outfield which travels with a 1-2 bounces.
Yes. So Faznur is going to face Nipun.
Yet another
Oh,
shot. There's a fielder. Quick
Yorker
single.
length ball, but hit it towards the cover. Just a single.
That delivery he delivered. It's usually in T20 format you can see outside of in the final 5 overs, outside of Yorker length, which not allowing batsmen to score much. Having new covers in third man and a deep covers region, two fielders or reverse sweep. Reverse, is it a reverse sweep or a scoop? It was a
Kushan wanted to
mix
play
of
a reverse
both.
sweep.
Mix of both. End of 18 overs, 105 for 5. Western Warriors are recording another 34 runs in 2 overs. They need a big over at this stage.
Required run rate is 17. 34 from 2 overs.
Yes, 34 runs required, 105 for 5.
Sampath is going to ball from the pavilion end.
At this stage, Southern Heaters were 114 for 6. As I said, in the 16th over, they had a 10 runs gap. Now it's like 9 runs gap. They haven't managed to get that gap close by. That's the main issue right now for Western Warriors. If they manage to get close that gap, they would have been in the game still. So far, Southern Heaters are way ahead.
Yes, actually, the gap management. Say the most important thing is that you need to have the run rate between 6 to 7 or 8. Then it can be easier for manage. But if you take towards the end and when the run gap is getting more, then it is becoming difficult.
That's a big shot. Cow corner region, 6 runs. Kushan delivers it, and right time. 112 for 5. They need another 27 of 10 deliveries. Another couple of more shots like that the Western Warriors needed. Will Kushan can deliver for Western Warriors? And fielding change coming in with that shot. And Sampath bowling his final over, 4th over. Bounce delivery, play and a miss. A good delivery, after good comeback by Sampath.
Say experience shows because he knows that the batsman Kushan is going to take a chance, so doesn't allow Kushan to play, and because he's mixing the pace, bounce, everything.
Good comeback by him.
So expecting that again there will be a bouncer. No, he plays it towards the bowler end. He couldn't stop, but batsman able to take a single. 113 for 5. Current run rate is 6.05. Required run rate 19.5. 26 required from 8 balls.
Now it's required run rate is not a matter. They just look at the final figures.
Some big
20
sixes.
They need one more 6 in this over to keep the game alive.
Yeah.
And Faiz is one of the players who can deliver. Straight down, there's a long on fielder comes in, yet another single. 25 of 7 deliveries. Good game. If these batsmen can deliver, it's a superb innings will be. It will be a superb game.
Yes. Kushan 14 from 11 ball. Faiznur 33 from 34 balls.
Minimum they need a boundary in this delivery. Oh, play and a
what a
miss.
ball.
That's the end of the 19th over 114 for 5. They require 25 runs in the final over. 6 balls, 25 runs. What, Sanjay, what is your expectation?
You want Arnold to play continuous 6?
You never know.
Let us see. But now I think
Because
even if they close the gap, we should look for some closing gap should be the interesting point.
yeah, nothing to lose at this stage. Chasing a target of 139, Faiz Noor unbeaten 33 of 34. Shankar Satish.
But looking at the previous means one IPL game where Chennai actually chased 26 runs, so it can be possible. All shot
Straight
towards
down to long off, single.
just a single there.
Nipun Ransica continues. So Sampath per completed 4 overs, 21 for 2. Super bowling by him.
Nipun is bowling his 4th over, 20 runs, 1 run and 1 wicket. Again this one, oh, out!
Gone.
He tried to scoop the ball towards over the wicket keeper, but the third man came in and took a catch. So Nipun over. Kushan got out.
So Western Warriors. Ahmed Faiz has to play out of his skin to win this. 4 deliveries, 24 runs, 4 sixes he needs.
Even 4 sixes, the score will be 24. Huh? They can still win.
Yeah, still
You
Mathematically-
have to think about the pathway.
mathematically possible.
No, but similar kind of situation, West Indies, India, there was a West Indies batsman,
Carlos
all-rounder,
Brathwaite.
4 sixes he made, and he took away the match from India.
Yes, I could remember. I used to watch with my teammates, and that's almost sealed the game. Play and a miss by Faiz Noor. And Southern Hitters almost sealed the game. So they just need the 3 legal deliveries to bowl.
Yes.
3 legal deliveries. Nothing to worry
So-
about hitting sixes or boundaries.
so
Just
this-
bowl 3 legal deliveries.
So this way, Southern hitters will get first 2 points.
Yes, going ahead of Western
Thinking
Warriors.
And after 3 deliveries. Oh, bowled him! What a ball! Jokkal and ball, and then Faiznur could not able to play it, and then bowled. Got
And
bowled.
Faiz Noor, the batsman gets departed after well compiled 34 of 37 deliveries, 115 for 7. 2 more deliveries to go in this innings. So yeah, now probably Western Warriors will be looking to complete the innings with some decent runs on the board, so it will help the net run rate at the later part.
Yeah. So currently in this over, 4 ball, 2 wicket and 1 run.
New batsman walks in, Haikal. Haikal joining Amar in the middle. Amar Zuhaidi. And well bowled by Nipun Ramsika. Bowled!
Bowled!
Yet another wicket! 4 deliveries, 3 wickets coming in for Nipun Ramsika.
Now he is on a hat trick, last ball.
Yeah, final ball. Hat trick delivery. What will be the result of final delivery? Will he be able to take the hat trick?
Let us see.
New batsman walks in, Anwar Rahman.
More pressure on Anwar Rahman.
A lot of pressure.
But very, very controlled and a wise delivery from Nipun.
Nippon. What a
Two
yoga.
consecutive bold.
Two deliveries bold. That's one of the
Accuracy. Accurate bowling on the Yorker line.
one of the superb deliveries at the late of. Anyway, he doesn't have a pressure right now.
Yes.
They know he knows that game is won. So,
He's-
but
maybe
taking
he's
2
looking
wickets.
for-
Oh, that's
No!
2 bounces to the field.
So finally, Southern hitters win the first match of the tournament.
Yes, Nippon Ransiga completes his 4 overs, 21 for 4 wickets. That's the end of the game. 23 runs. Southern
Win by
hitters won by
23
23 runs. Western Warriors got out for 115 for 8 wickets, end of 20 overs. Shankar Satish 23 of 22, Nazir Rahman 14 of 20, Ahmed Faiz 34 of 27, Navodaya Vijay Kumar 6 of 8, Noor Hamizam Hamidon 3 of 7, Nimanta Madhuanta 13 of 13, Kushan Virakodi 14 of 13. Amar, Haikal and Anwar was no runs taken. Meanwhile, Haikal who got out for the first delivery itself. And Southern hitters bowling card. Said Aziz 4 overs 18 for 2. Nippon Ransiga 4 overs 21 for 4. Pawandeep Singh 2 overs 17. Devinder Mohan 2 overs 11. Kaushalya Gajasinghe 1 over 6. Sampath Perera 4 overs 21 for 2. And Gihana Chita 3 overs 19. End of 20 overs, loss of 8 wickets, 115 runs on the board. So, West Southern hitters won by 24 runs, 23 runs. Points table has Southern hitters gone over Western Warriors. So, Central Smashes having 5 points on the board. Leading the points table right now at the end of the first round of the round of robin. Northern Strikers end of 3 games. They also having 5 points with yesterday washout, and Southern hitters winning this game. They moves to 2 points and moves to the 3rd position, and Western Warriors yet to win.
So
Match summary. Western Warriors winning the toss. Electro field first. Southern hitters put up a score of 138, loss of 7 wickets, end of 20 overs. Kaushalya 33 of 33, Said Aziz 24 of 15, and Harvinder 22 of 31. Nimanta Madhuanta 23 for 3. Vijay only 11 of 1, and Shankar Satish 11 for 1. Western Warriors chased down. They fell down 23 short, 115 for 8, end of 20 overs. Ahmed Faiz 34 of 37, Shankar Satish 23 of 22, Kaushalya again 14 of 13. Yeah, Kushan Virakodi 14 of 13. Nippon Ransiga 21 for 4, Said Aziz 18 for 2, and Sampath Perera 21 for 2. So end of game number 6 in the Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019. We'll be back tomorrow. Western Warriors versus Central Smashers. And end of the day today, 6th game is over. 6 games are done. First round is completed. Tomorrow we'll be starting the second round of the round of robin. The first tomorrow, Western Warriors will take on Central Smashers at same venue, Kinrara Oval at 8:30. We will be joining back tomorrow. Join us. Until then, signing
Bye.
off.
Good night and have a good sleep.
Signing off, Sanjay
Yes.
and Yusri.